Hello, everyone, and welcome back to. Sorry, I should drink some water. Oh, I left my water upstairs. Anyway, um, welcome back to Outgunned Superheroes. Tonight we have the Metrolina Monsters Thursday team. There we go. Music a little loud. Oh, there she is. Ooh, Gravistar's joined us.
Yeah, my computer died, so I was waiting for it to get some more juice.
No,
That was super embarrassing because I'm just like, what do you mean you're dead? I was just using you like 2 days ago.
all good, all good. Standing in for Flame tonight, we have the wonderful Aura. We're going to pick up the moment the Tuesday team finishes. But before that, I want to do a little bit of flashback here and offer the rest of the team here, the Courier, Gravistar, Phase. What did you guys do after the events of the nightclub?
I mean, I know at least for Eliza, I need to get back my collection of cell phones. So it's not the most heroic thing to do, but I had a few people volunteer their old phones with a little suggestion here and there. So she definitely go around collecting phones to start the stream up again. And it's kind of resetting those phones and getting those passwords cleared.
Right, but where did you? Because you are still wanted. Mm-hmm. Home is probably not a safe place to be for you.
I think she would crash at Zara's for a bit. There's not too many places to hide out. So she's definitely kind of got multiple phones floating in the air and is kind of looking around for abandoned warehouses, like all the cliches, like an open sewer that's under maintenance.
Okay, all right. Zara, I mean, I guess you have a house guest now. How are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about that and the events of the nightclub?
Yeah, Faith got pretty messed up, so I think she definitely took the time to. I know mechanically we recover the next session, but in the in-between time, medically recovering, mentally recovering, because there was a lot that happened. We did something. We did a couple somethings. And yeah, I think also laying low. Probably helping Eliza, probably staying at my place for a little bit, and then whatever location that you found, maybe be there for a few days, kind of like a rotating situation.
Okay, so so you're trying to find. I just want to make sure I get this straight. You're trying to find a warehouse that is like a safe house for you guys, or just for Eliza.
I mean, yeah, the more the merrier. There's safety in numbers, that kind of thing. So I think she would start small. It's like, yeah, but that's just Shaq. And it would kind of expand to the whole team. It's like, yeah, we should really get Gravistar here. There's a lot of shadows here and there, you know, like when the light hits it from the seaside, I think it'll look great. We'll have to get new doors, though. It looks like those fell in, but somebody can figure that out.
There's some mold. We can work around it.
Yeah. Look, what elbow grease can't fix, someone else will.
Yeah, someone else, not us.
Yeah, no.
All right. So you find an abandoned warehouse near the shoreline, one that needs a little bit of love and attention, a bit of a fixer-upper. But you get to work and you try to make it as homely and as comfortable as you can over the next few days as you rest up and recover from the events of the nightclub, all the while trying to stay out of sight and visibility because one of you is wanted. How about Soleil? What does she do?
After dropping off Rhea into Flame's ice cream truck, she immediately went back to Lucy just to see how she was doing, get her anything she needs and explain to her that her bracelet almost killed her and we had to take it off.
Lucy's completely confused, but she sees that the scar on her wrist where the band was, and she's watching the news and the events of the nightclub. It's all over the news now. The bandies are dispersed or confused. There's news of a strange illness overtaking many of these people that were wearing these bands now. Almost like a withdrawal from it. But she's thankful for you. Soleil, I don't know what happened. I thank you. I didn't mean to take your job. I'm so sorry about that.
I don't think you have yet. I think.
Oh, you haven't been to the office yet. Yeah, Garth fired you. He blames you for losing that big contract with Helios.
Oh, you mean the one where I got nearly killed and then so many more followers and still haven't been paid for that, by the way.
Yeah. That time. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'd quit, but I kind of need the job.
What, girl? Please. No one's asking you to do that. I'm glad you're alive. And 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I'm going to walk into her bathroom, shut off the lights, shadow step into Garth's office, and I'm tearing everything up. If he's not sitting in the office, it's getting wrecked. I'm destroying absolutely everything.
Fuck it up. Sorry.
And if he is in there, I'm still destroying everything. But he won't be able to see me doing it.
I'm going to have you flip a coin.
Yeah,
right
right.
now to see if he is in the office when you shadow step into it.
Oh.
I almost want him to be.
You might get what you wish for.
Yeah, knowing the dice.
Heads he's in, tails he's out.
Sounds good.
Heads, he is in. So you shadow step into his office, and you see him behind his desk, drinking what looks to be whiskey, and
now, mind
it
you,
doesn't look-
I'm not me. I walk in there as Gravistar.
Okay, all right. So he doesn't notice you at first because you are in the shadows. He's not expecting somebody to pop out of the shadows. So he's just kind of listening to whatever's playing on the radio now and just kind of humming to himself as he's drinking his whiskey.
I am going to flip off the lights in his office, come up behind him while he's wondering why the lights are off.
Is there murder that's going to happen?
Oh no, I'm not going to kill him. Not over a job, but I am going to terrify him.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm going to have you make a crime and stealth check now.
Crime and stealth. I am good at
Right.
these.
We were almost in our murder hobo era.
That's a job.
Don't worry, I'll get you there.
I have lots of these.
That is true. The other groups have more panache in that area than we do.
How many
Do I
dice are you
get-
rolling? Oh, you'll get a +1 for the darkness that you're.
Cool. Then I am rolling 6. Let's
Awesome.
see what happens.
All right, I see a basic.
You know what? This is too funny. I'm gonna push it, and I'm gonna re-roll those 4.
All right.
Because it's hilarious. Because he already fired me. So
You got nothing.
what's he gonna do?
All right. So there were. Hold on. What were the other 2? They were shields.
Yes. So 2 shields
so
and
you
now
got-
3 skulls.
Or
No, 2 skulls. So 2 skulls.
2 skulls. All right. So you got 2 basics. Do you want to go all in?
No, because I'm just trying to scare him. I'm not trying to give him a heart attack.
All right.
But
So
there is
2
just a whirlwind of all of his things getting smashed. I'm throwing books off of shelves. I'm smashing any records that are on the walls.
All right.
Not saying
So
a word. I want to say something to him, but I'm like, nah. He doesn't deserve me to speak to him. I'm just going to destroy his office.
He says,
And then I'm stealing the whiskey.
What the hell? And he's holding the wine glass in his hands as he sees a whirlwind of like a hurricane hitting his office. And all he sees is this dark shadow kind of flitting about his room, just throwing things around. Says, what the who's there? And he's gonna hurl his glass at the shadow. He's gonna throw it at you. And that'll be I'm going to say a nerves and stunt check for me, please, to see if you can get out of the way before the glass nails you. Basic? Gonna stand on a basic?
Yeah, I'm dodging a glass, or at the very least, I'm enveloping it and throwing it back at him.
All right. So you see him raise his glass. You know what's going to come. So you just kind of step out of the way as the glass shatters against the wall beside you. And then he pulls out his cell phone. And you can see him nervous now as you can see him starting to dial 911.
I'm going to cackle. Just... and then I'm going to leave.
All right. You can hear him hysterical in his office yelling, something is fucking in my office. I don't know. It's like fucking ghost or phantom or something. I don't know what it is.
Yep. And then I'm just going to go just right back, back at Lucy's, out of her bathroom, and just, I had to get that out of my system. You guys, good luck, because I am taking my followers with me. So yeah. all of those lovely people who really enjoy the same type of music I do, yeah, they're all gonna come with me, because you're not playing house music. So
as you're walking through your former employer's office now towards the door, you suddenly feel as if the entire earth beneath your feet, building beneath your feet,
oh no, I left.
Shift.
I cackled.
How did
you
leave? How did you leave?
I shadow worked out.
Oh, you shadowed?
Yeah, no, I'm back at Lucy's. I went back to
where did
Lucy's
you go?
to tell her,
Okay.
Hey,
all right,
like I'm good. I'm good now. Have
so
fun.
Lucy now knows she always kind of knew who you were, right? Is that correct?
She knew I was running around doing a lot more than I probably should have, but she never knew I was Gravistar. When I go back to her place, because like I left, I left through her bathroom, but then I went back. So I am back to me, and I'm just like, okay, I needed to have a tantrum, and now I'm fine, and now I'm leaving.
She says, wait. You're one of those superheroes. What does your costume look like? Can you describe what it looks like? What do you look like when you're standing in front of Lucy right now?
Oh, I'm in my normal clothes.
Oh, you're back in your normal clothes.
Yeah. I don the cloak when I went into his office, and then because it's made of, mostly made out of shadows. It's gone when I'm
Okay.
talking to her.
Okay, so she doesn't. Okay, so when
Yeah,
you
no,
reappear.
she doesn't
Okay.
know.
All right.
No, I'm not walking out of her bathroom all dressed up in my costume. No, it's literally, I have a cloak made of shadow that I use to do things like I just did and mess with people. But
excellent. Okay, so when you leave, it says, "Thank you, Soleil."
I warned you about
if you
that
want,
bracelet. I'm just glad I
you
was able to get it
did.
off before it killed you. Please. I know there's probably going to be a weird tugging at your heart or whatever to try to find whatever you felt when you were wearing it. Please don't put another one on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save you again.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call in sick today.
Good idea.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm still not quite sure what happened. And when I get back
left
to work,
go meet a source. When I came back, you were unconscious and gray.
oh look, yeah, I seem to remember something hitting me really hard.
Oh, I think when you
I have this big
when you
bruise
fell, you
on my
must have
neck.
hit your neck. I don't. You were. That's how I found you.
Oh man. It's a good thing you found me then. Thanks again. And when I get back to the station tomorrow, I'll put in a good word for you.
That's all right. I always land on my feet.
Yeah, you do. And keep in touch, right?
Of course.
You're not going to disappear on me now, are you?
Well, not for long.
Okay. Yeah, I have a bit of a headache now. I think I'm just going to go lie down. My
Good
neck is
idea.
pretty stiff.
Yeah.
All right.
Heat and ice alternate.
Nice. Okay. And as you leave this building, that is when you feel the entire building shift. It's like you lose all sense of stability. It's like the entire world is shaking you. It feels like you are in an earthquake. Now, you've probably been in an earthquake living in Metrolina for most of your life. There have been small earthquakes and tremors, and it feels kind of like that, but a little different. You hear car alarms going off in the streets. And you can hear the TVs and radios from the apartments in Lucy's place, kind of through their doors, and through it all, you hear. I'm not sure if you guys heard that on your end, but there are 3 long beeps. I'll play that again for you guys. And a voice come over their television sets. It's a familiar voice that at least one of you have heard. And those of you in this hideout also get this on your phones. Your phones kind of automatically go off with this beeping, this like almost like an Amber Alert kind of alarm. And a video comes to life. And on it is a very well-dressed woman, short cropped dark hair, sparkling blue eyes, pristine white business suit. As she says, "Citizens of Metrolina, this is Cassandra Vale, CEO of Helios Dynamics. I'd ask that you please remain calm. There is a localized incident resulting from the unauthorized activities of superhumans running rampant within our beautiful city, and they've triggered an anomaly within the municipal grid. Some of you may be experiencing outages, unusual disturbances or vibrations, structural tremors perhaps, but these disturbances are the direct result of actions taken by these rogue, powered individuals who are not at all affiliated with Helios or any sanctioned public safety program. I want to assure you there is no citywide threat at this time. Helios response teams are already deployed across affected districts. Our engineers, our crisis intervention units, and our medical responders are working in coordination with municipal authorities to stabilize the situation as we speak. We ask that all citizens stay indoors, avoid the oceanfront and industrial zones, and follow the instructions of emergency personnel. And to the powered community listening to me now, if you're acting independently, unlawfully, I would ask that you disengage immediately. Your cooperation is essential in restoring order. Metrolina has always stood at the forefront of innovation and resilience, and we will weather this disruption together. Helios Dynamics is committed to safeguarding our home, its people, and its future. Further updates will be provided as the situation develops. In the meantime, remain calm, stay where you are, and help is on the way. And that ends the transmission.
Very important. While she is talking, FaZe is going.
Courier's kind of
Similarly,
getting blasted from surround sound, so she's kind of shutting the phones off one by one
Oh, right.
as this is going on.
There's
She was
8
not prepared
Amber
for,
Alerts
like-
happening.
Yeah. Like, what is going on? Oh,
In
Yeah,
the
I
meantime,
got 'em.
these tremors are getting louder and harder. And you can hear the screams outside along with the car alarms. You hear this too on the oceanfront. You're not too far from this area. What do you do? I'm going to ask the people in the courier and FaZe first. What do you guys do?
I mean, we obviously need to check out the industrial zone and the ocean front.
I mean, it's practically asking us to.
Yeah, she basically handed us an invitation. Like, here is your story, your recovery, your comeback arc.
It's probably a trap, but we
Yeah.
could talk to her. Well, I don't know if we're all friends yet, but the people we keep running into.
Yeah, like that armored guy.
Yeah, I think he's just doing his. Oh God, I thought that was a sound effect.
That was just the door. Like, we didn't prop that up right.
I was like, I got hit with the laser beam and I am dead now.
Well, I'm pretty sure this place will still be standing when we leave. I don't know. I think Eliza will look at the ceiling. There's just like pinprick holes. and
Yeah,
it just
cut
looks
to
like
the
this place
ceiling
could-
just cut off. With...
But yeah, well, I guess we could reach out to a few people. Who do you have in mind?
I mean, that nerd girl, she helped us.
Oh yeah, she's pretty fast.
Sorry.
Having another collab with her would be perfect, FaZe. Oh, we should get a combo move going. I don't know what you two could do, but that'd be cool.
That would be very cool. I don't know if the other one likes us.
I mean,
I don't think
who couldn't like us though? Like, it just takes a bit of time. You wear them down, and then they'll admit they've loved you the whole time.
that is very. You know what? You're right. What was I even thinking? Gravistar loves us. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Do you by chance have her number? I still haven't put them all into my contacts.
I get the feeling that no, I do not.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously, fate will tie us together. We'll be on the scene, and it will just flow like last time.
I know she went to go see. I think Semi said Semi's name and Brandas. She went. I think she went that way. We could try to
The ice cream guy.
the ice cream guy. You know, the one that you were like up on
Yeah,
the
but-
roof tops.
I mean, this is a weird time for ice cream. Like, we should get the armored guy here.
Oh, you're so right.
Well, I think I have Aura's number in here. Let me see. And she'll
If
pull
you
out that
don't
old
have it,
flip phone.
She probably like programmed it in there without us seeing.
Oh yeah.
She's
What
very
in the
speedy.
world? There's so much info on here. Okay. But yeah, I guess I'll give them a call. I feel like no one would read a text or even my Instagram follow like. So I'm just gonna see. And Liza will float the phone to her face as she's messing with the other smartphones in her
You
hand
got
to
this.
call
You
up
can make
Aura.
that call. You got this.
It definitely goes to voicemail, or is a little busy right now. Saving 5 city blocks.
We don't know what's going on.
Huh.
We're 20-somethings.
I went to voicemail.
Rude.
This is Eliza, the courier, as you know, and Faze. Give me a
Hi.
call back. Something's happening in the ocean front in the industrial zone. We could use your help. Lots of love, the courier. Bye.
XOXO.
Oh, shoot.
Next time.
Next time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guess we'll head out there.
You guys are already in the oceanfront district. I mean, that's where your abandoned warehouse is.
The courier steps outside and says, "Oh," as she sees like the entrance sign.
Okay.
We've been hopping around, just a little confused.
Yeah, with your ability, do you ever lose like track of
Oh.
where you are? Because like every
A
time you've
lot.
jumped me, I've never understood where we were.
A lot of the times at first, but not
Yeah.
as well. It depends on the day.
So while the two of you are having this really deep conversation, you can see the skyline of Metrolina like wobbling almost as these high rises are wobbling back and forth, maybe just a few blocks away from you, and you can hear screams from here. I'm going to shift over to Gravistar. You are near the epicenter of this happening. You can feel the entire building shaking. You can see Lucy kind of run out of her apartment along with a bunch of other people. So what's going on?
Well, it's either a really bad earthquake, a portal with a demon opened up, or there's a kaiju outside.
I don't like any of those options. Really.
I don't like them either. We need to not be up so high, but we also need to not go to the basement. So when the building comes down, and it probably will, and it's not me trying to scare you, that's just a fact when these things happen. We don't want to be buried underneath all that.
As you were talking to
I know
her,
the soft voice on the phone said, stay indoors. That's a problem because the buildings come down and then you're still inside them and then you're crushed, and we don't want that. So everybody needs to go to the first floor, stay away from the windows, and if it feels like the building is going to come down or a horde of demons is going to come inside, you need to exit out the back.
All right, so everyone kind of rushes down the fire stairs, the emergency stairs, down to the lobby, and immediately as you get there, Lucy kind of turns to you and is about to say something, and she's suddenly whisked away in a blur. And you recognize this speed demon you've probably met. I think, yeah, you recognize her. As you can see, people just being popped up out of the lobby and brought to safety someplace.
Then I'm glad I had everyone come downstairs. Where am I going to be most helpful?
As a few moments later, it's not that long, the earth starts to settle again. The buildings stop waving. You can see outside your window what looks to be a rather sad scene as you see Aura disappear into what looks to be a manhole or a hole that's kind of opened up in the middle of the street. You see some strange earth elemental and a wizard dude, courier. You would recognize him as Prospero, trying to pump magical energy into the earth to stabilize it, to save this neighborhood from collapsing. A few moments later, you see Aura return to the surface, and in her arms is a fallen old man with a big sword, and what looks to be a younger girl, but looks horribly injured. Aura, I think you put a cloth over the young girl. And you see Prospero have a few words with this, what looks to be this mudman. The mudman dissolves into the street and goes away. Prospero takes a phone call. Looks like he's listening to a message out of his own. And he disappears. Aura, you're still standing there at this time. What would you like to do?
So Silverblade probably with Prospero, I'm assuming, kind of got the body out of there. I think if the other heroes see Aura, they will notice like she is stock still. Like, this is the most still you've probably ever seen this woman be in the brief instances of your interaction with her. Because she would never call herself a hero. She doesn't feel like that. She got her powers because she was doing research for her PhD, and then she's like, hey, this might be fun to do because it will let me see the limits of my powers for the PhD. It's more research. It's fine. But she does think of Grace Dixon as one of them. And to see something reach out and yank a hero who sacrificed their life to save the world at one point, get yanked out of whatever piece they had and made into that like vicious, vengeful, undead thing that Silverblade then had to take care of again, who was his best friend from his original team. Like that, Grace Dixon was one of them, and one of them died. One of the heroes died. And, and then to have Silverblade be like, calling her a true hero and that he would give her the blade, but I don't need it. Like, I think Aura is completely still because her every speedster thing is in her brain right now. It's going a million miles an hour. It's just replaying finding Silverblade underground with Grace at the very end where she's dead, and he had to take care of her. Him just echoing that line of her being a true hero over and over again. And I think as that crowd had gathered at the end of our episode, I think she's just gonna like very slowly, and again, weird because she's a speedster, it normally is instantaneous, turns to the crowd and just kind of like looks at whoever has a phone out and like points at them and goes, Helios, you summon any more demons? I'm gonna come punch you in the face. And then just like is gone, whether that be through the demi-plane door that Prospero has or just zooming off. That's the only thing she says, is she's like still makes that declaration, holds it for a second, and then is gone.
Star, you would have witnessed this in your non-super form. You would see, I'll say Hazard picks up or helps up the old man, and pulls up with a bike, and they take off, and with the body of the young girl too. What would you like to do, Gravistar, when you see this? You see the crowd just kind of silently clapping even after they disappear.
I am going to... I mean, there's only one place that I would think that Aura would go, so I'm going to go back to her lab the best I can.
All right.
And wait for her there.
Okay. Courier, Eliza, and Zara, I would say you're probably close enough now. You probably saw this kind of crowd kind of gathering after the building stopped swaying. You would have maybe seen just the end of this scene where you saw Aura stand there and point at someone and their phone. What would you like to do?
I think this is the moment kind of Eliza kind of plucks her phones out of the air, and she doesn't usually do this because people are very noisy with their thoughts and it kind of pushes her own voice out. But she's going to kind of open her mind a bit and see if she can detect Aura's thoughts, because they run a mile a minute, so it should be easy to kind of ping where that was and where she might be going. So she'd take a second, that kind of halo of that lavender watercolor kind of takes effect as she kind of tries to draw a line from herself to where Aura might be heading.
Where is Aura headed?
I think we ended up back at Hazard's stolen hideout from the Resistance.
What was it called again?
Jukebox Hut.
Jukebox Hut.
The debunked electronics store, not associated. Because I think before Aura went back to her lab or like her home or any place else, I think she would help Silverblade take care of Grace in whatever way that is that he wanted. Because technically she already died once. And this is his friend, so I think she would make sure everything's settled with that first, because she probably had to do like some medical classes or biology classes, so she'll like wrap the body and like let him decide what he wanted to do, and how he wanted to take care of Grace and support that. So she probably doesn't get back to her lab until like very late at night, like / early in the morning.
Yeah. So, Gravistar, you're kind of waiting. You can kind of enter the main building of the universe, but you can't actually get to the lab. But you can kind of hang out there and wait for her to arrive. Courier, you see her with her tracing her thoughts. You see her go off to some sus-looking electronics store.
Jukebox Hut? Ew. Oh, we'll wait. She needs to figure something out.
2005 called.
Yeah, honestly, no wonder no one uses any smartphones. They're all hanging out at Jukebox Hut.
So cringe.
Ugh.
And then later on, you track her to the university.
Yeah, so you know the university, kind of near that one street, I always forget the name, but you know, where it's got that guy on the corner that always has that sign. It's very pushy.
Oh, yeah, the car guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he sells lemons,
really good.
but it says they're nice and luxury, but really we all know what he's selling.
True. He's so good at spinning that sign. I can't read it ever.
It's kind of mesmerizing, but so like, you know, the glint of that light kind of shines on those university buildings. So we just need to be in the one that's like the farthest away from that glint.
Sure. Yeah, I will portal us to the street corner, because I don't think she's been to the university.
All right, you portal you maybe a block or two away. You can see the buildings of the university not too far. You can find your way to the lab. You've been there before, Eliza, so you can guide her from there. And you can see Soleil in the lobby.
Are you here to see Aura too?
Yeah, from what I know about her, something not great happened, so I just wanted to check on her. Are you two okay?
Never been better. What about you, Zara?
Yeah, she looks at her friend who's wanted by the law.
I like to think
all of the. Sorry, go on.
On the corkboard, there is like a wanted poster. It's like, if you see this individual, call this number.
Yeah, she pans over to the wanted poster sign and then to her friend who's trying to play it off. And I think Zara very, very infrequently gets a little real. I I don't think we're doing really good,
Yeah,
actually.
Oh.
He just like
because
puts a hand on Eliza's on shoulder.
your face is all over the news for bad reasons.
I say,
And we need to talk about that.
I
And you got your ass kicked the last time I saw you. So we need to talk about that. We also need to find out why Aura is moving at the speed that she is not accustomed to.
there's a lot going on.
yeah, it's a lot to unpack.
As you wait there in the lobby for a little longer, Aura, how do you make your way back to the lab? On foot?
I think once they're done with helping Silverblade, they did use their power to get to their lab, but as soon as they hit the doorway to the lab, they go back into like what the speed of a normal person would do. Like they're not in their super suit anymore, and they like actually grab their lab coat and like put it on like a normal person instead of just like blinking and already being in it. And I think they just like they go and stand behind that table that they had put in front of what had been kind of like their case conspiracy board. And I think they're again very still for a moment. And then all of the sudden at that super speed, they just kind of like lift and throw the table at the board, and you just see like papers going all over the place as she's like zooming around. And then she's like again dead still in the center of it, just like trying to not continue to destroy her shit, but like again that creepy stillness for or who's always like moving or twitching something, like always having to do something. And again that thing's just replaying in her head of, you know, finding grace with Silverblade underground and him calling her a true hero, and the fact that this is all Helios's fault. Like they summoned a water demon, they summoned an earth demon, they summoned a fire demon. They're fucking with things they shouldn't be fucking with, and every turn they're blaming us for it. And it's getting almost to that point in the logic, because you know her and Silverblade have always had this back and forth discussion of like when it's okay to like kill a villain kind of deal. And I think she's like super speeding through like trying to play as Silverblade in her head, like why she shouldn't just go kill the Helios CEO right now, and is just like stuck still while it's all speeding through her head.
All right. And when you arrive back at your lab, are you just walking normal speed? Are you speeding back?
I think I'm speeding back till the doorway of the lab, and then it's normal until her little tantrum, and then still again.
All right. So you speed right up to the doors. You open the doors like a normal person would, and you see inside waiting for you these three individuals.
Yeah, I think you clock that Aura doesn't even see the three of you and just kind of like keeps walking. And if you follow her, you see all of that happened.
Yeah. Hey.
I think she's just like void staring at this point. Like she's not there anymore.
I think the courier will kind of open the door a bit to let people in, kind of will just slowly lift up the table, set that back up, and just start cleaning up some of what she can remember of the different papers and scientific instruments.
I'm going to go grab some chairs because we all need to sit down and have a chat because no one is okay.
Yeah.
So you...
Yeah, that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that might be for the best. I'll make sure the hallway door is locked.
Also, it's like 2 a.m. I didn't see you two eat anything.
She's so sweet.
I'm gonna go to that late night taco stand. I'll be right back. Y'all clean up here, and I'm just gonna go and get a mishmash variety of tacos. I'll even grab some like vegetarian like cactus tacos, which are delicious. Because I don't know what people's dietary needs are, but I need the kids to eat, and we need to talk about stuff.
I think
Wonderful.
as Eliza's kind of shuffling the papers, she kind of sees that broken glow band. Kind of looks back at Aura. I never got the chance to, thank you for what you did at Club Euphoria.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but if you weren't there, I don't think we would have gotten Betty. So I appreciate all that you did. And you did a really good thing. Those luminaries running around, that was bad news.
I don't think you see the void stare change at all, but you do hear kind of like almost like a mutter or a whisper. She's just gonna say, but it didn't matter.
I think there's a moment where the courier tries to read your surface thoughts, but then kind of begins to get a bloody nose and decides to stop while she's ahead.
Sarah's like,
It's a lot.
yeah, I think Zara is like takes down the posters, the wanted posters that's on the bulletin boards. Honestly, probably really interested in your It's Always Sunny Charlie Day board.
Yeah, the middle one is gone because she put the Archangel to bed in super organized file folder boxes because she considered that done, except apparently maybe not. She might have to put more on the board. So you just see the two on either side, the one of the demon seal thing and the one of the escaped weird experiments thing with the giant empty space in the middle.
What was here?
I think you see her come out of that void stare and you see her disappear for a second, and when she reappears, she has a scalpel skewered through a picture right of the forehead of like the CEO. And then steps back to where she was.
Just ducks.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Don't like
I
Cassandra.
absolutely want to come back right when that happens. And just armful of tacos, just like, okay.
Yeah, she looked like a bitch. 2, she sounded
100%.
like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And 3,
she's totally a bitch.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. It's obviously bad news bears. In here, out there, everywhere. We can't fight crime and defeat evil on an empty stomach. Everybody sit down, we're eating.
Just like get plopped forcibly in the chairs.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to go around the table in terms of least terrible thing to worst terrible thing. I am quite sure my least terrible thing, I got fired. That's not so bad, all things considered. Next. Phase.
Well, Eliza and I were...
You took a beating the last time we saw you.
Yeah,
and
it was...
Being a superhero has its perks, but how are you?
I was really mad. All of this is... Look, it's one thing to not like a person. It's another thing to not like a person who's obviously better with powers. But it's another... It's just another to be a jerk. You know? And... I mean, Eliza was there. It took several days to recover. and
Yeah.
which was annoying. And you had to dye your beautiful hair a not so great color. I'm sorry.
What? This was Onyx. You're saying it's not good?
I know it's on sale. I get
Zara.
it. I get it.
I mean, like, it was clearance, but still, I thought it was full bodied. That's besides
this
the
doesn't
point.
go well
Keep
with your
going.
skin anyway. And so we've been bouncing around because, I mean, I live in a shithole, but if they can find me, then they can find her. And we were near the docks and felt those tremors just now and caught a little bit of, like, noticeably pauses because of Aura. That. Yeah.
Okay, so coin toss. Which one of you two wants to go next?
Honestly, the worst thing that happened to me is my best friend told me my dye is bad.
I am going to throw a packet of salsa at you.
Ow.
Try
What
again.
the heck?
Try
I
it.
mean, I'm walking on air. Betty's down in the dumps right now.
And you're still fully a wanted criminal.
Okay, that
Did
Prospero got a little out of hand. They can do that sometimes. It was a spectacle. I should have read the room a bit. I understand that, but honestly,
Murder.
Do you still have that?
Yeah, I still have Houdini's hat. But honestly, like, I think well, I guess my viewership is down in the pits right now, and
Are
luckily
those
that
on?
murder. What?
Are those on?
My phones?
Uh-huh.
Always. I've got like 12 of them. They're just randos. They don't even know it's me, except for one of them.
Off now.
Oh, come on.
Look, you can either turn them off or I can take them from you.
This is just like university all over again. Okay, I'll turn them off. Oh my gosh.
Here, I'll help you.
Thank you. Here.
And I'm like holding the button.
But yeah, I don't see it too much as a problem. I just feel like it's just a PR stain. I just gotta spin it right. You know,
okay.
I didn't
You're
kill
gonna be
anyone.
Quiet now.
Okay.
And we're gonna come back to you when you want to actually be real. Aura.
I think Aura's still standing in front of the picture of the CEO that she just skewered and had been void staring. And when you say her name, she disappears for a second. You see a flash in the lab come back just long enough to grab Courier, toss her into the supply cabinet with something that gets shoved at her. Because Aura had raided the theater department of some sort of like enough of a thing that's a costume and a mask. Shut the door.
Why do I keep ending up in here?
And then it's back in front of the board again.
If I had a nickel.
After that hysterical display, Soleil's just gonna walk up to you. She wants to put her hands on your shoulders, but she's not. But she is going to stand in front of you while you're staring at the board. What happened down there? Because staring at this isn't going to make what you feel go away. Talking about it probably won't make it go away, but at least if you're saying the words out loud, you'll be able to function. You're still, and that bothers me. And it should be bothering you.
I think you see her like, and it's weird because again, she's slowed movement enough where you can actually see her doing it. She like almost like rolls her shoulders, but it's like slow enough you see it, and it like is more like maybe like a conscious effort rather than like someone loosening up.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of like points over your shoulder at that picture and goes, "That bitch has been summoning demons in this fucking city and summoned a dead hero of Silverblade's former team and made him kill her. She's going to die.
Cool. I'm gonna walk back over to the table. I'm just gonna grab a random taco and I'm gonna shove it in your face. Eat something.
I think she takes a bite just to like placate you and continues staring at that picture.
God, both of you are so real for this.
Did you know her?
She was one of us. I didn't need to know her. She sacrificed herself
That's not
for this
what
world.
I'm asking.
And
That's not what I'm asking.
If they can do that to her, they can do it to any of us. What does it matter what we do to save this city, to save this world, if they're just gonna pull us back and make us the thing that we fight?
Have you talked to Silverblade?
He's dealing with his dead friend right now. I think he's got more to worry about than me.
But maybe he needs you.
Nobody needs me until that bitch is dead.
Well, that's not true.
I
There are
think we
thousands
need you.
of people out in that city who need you.
And all of them are in danger because of what she's doing.
Right.
You think she's gonna
But-
stop with 3 demons?
Of course not. They never stop with just 3 demons. They never stop with 6. They never stop when their loved ones get eaten, trampled, or their souls ripped out of their bodies in front of them. So long as it gets them power. I've been doing this longer than you. They don't stop until we stop them. However, we can weaken them before we go barging in half-cocked. You got Lucy's bracelet off. She's fine now. But there are still thousands of people out there still wearing those bracelets that are giving them power. So I think we need to start there. And you're the only person that I know that knows how to take them off without people full-on dying.
For a second, you almost see like the old aura slip through where she almost corrects you as like, technically you should die a little bit. But
That's why I said full-on dying.
like, she tilts her head and you see that almost come through, but like it then like she forces her head straight back again, and she's just like not really like looking in your direction, but still not really looking at you, looking over your shoulder at the picture.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run through Helios, grab her, drop her off a building into the middle of the ocean, punch her so hard and fast that you rupture all of her organs instantaneously?
Sounds like a really good fucking idea right now.
And then what? She's the head, but you don't even know if she's a snake or a hydra.
Well, it looks like a bunch of employees about to get dropped in the ocean, I guess.
You said they summoned a water demon. If you drop them in the ocean, they'll just come back.
I think we actually ended up freeing the water demon. We gave him his eyeball back. It's like a whole thing.
There she is. We have to think every move through. But you're right, we do need to move faster, which means you not standing still and staring at a photo.
Did I get told or hear that voice message that Prospero got at the end that from Jennifer Chief?
No, you would not have heard that. You would not have
Okay. So all ire directed at CEO. Okay. Which might change, but who knows? I think she still moves at normal speed, but you saying that, she turns and goes to like the random pile of like electronics and take it apart, like wristbands that she had been working on since the whole kind of saving Lucy. She did technically start disintegrating. But she brought her back. It's fine. She got better.
It's only a little bit of death.
Yeah, only a little bit of death, and is moving still at like normal speed, and like going through it and like fiddling with things, and occasionally you see her just like chuck a wristband at a wall, and almost at like super speed, and there's back to normal, like calmly going through the things and trying to put together what she did to zap the club and to save Lucy from the wristband. But she's still quiet, still not like bubbly word vomit aura.
And that's fine. I just needed you to not be staring at that photo anymore. And I needed you to be moving and doing something.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the closet and I'm going to open the door. Are you ready to be honest now?
I would
Slam
say
the
define
door.
honest.
Nope, you took too long. Slam the door.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna go up to Zara's gonna go up to Aura. Do you want to chuck one of those into the ocean?
She's gonna like still just looking at the electronics, not really like pause doing that, but like puts one hand on your shoulder and goes, I want to chuck the whole Helios Tower into the ocean. If I start chucking things into the ocean, a lot of people are going to have calls into the Coast Guard.
I just more mean in like a cathartic way. And she'll like portal like a that size, maybe like a basketball size. That's way bigger than a basketball size. Portal, and you just see the like the horizon line with the ocean and then the night sky, and she's like,
so I think you see her walk over to a chair instead of a wristband.
she starts opening the portal a little bit more
and just like grabs the back of it, and you just see like a whirlwind, and the chair just goes flying through the portal. And then she's back at the electronics doing whatever she was doing.
Zara just whispers, hell yeah. And then like...
I'm going to go to Eliza in the closet. You were shoved into this closet with a bunch of theater costumes and masks and whatnot. Are you going to wear anything?
Oh, no. I appreciate Aura's thought with it. I'll keep it on my person, but... that kind of clashes with my vibe, but I am curious. I haven't asked Gravistar what happened to Betty, so I'd kind of like to pop out one of my phones. It takes forever to boot in the darkness, but I would like to look at one of her photos and see if I can hear her thoughts anywhere around, because I'm not entirely sure what happened. She didn't explode, which, all right, well, next one it is. And
every time a phone it's gone.
Come on, I got that from the subway guy. That was a good one. All right, how are you doing this?
It's because your ringer keeps going off every time it turns on.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Shadow.
Let me just put that. Oh, why did I think it was the ringer bit? All right, okay, I'll be honest. Are you in the shadow right now?
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna hear me right next to your ear. Just
are you serious?
Phone is gone. Boo. And then I'm gone again.
Okay. That's rude. At least leave me a light on here.
Sunglasses off and you just see my eyes glowing at you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Honestly, I'm being honest with you. I have cheated my whole life. The easy way is the best way for me, okay? So, turns out me and Betty's squabble was because I cheated way back in our entrance exams. So that's kind of on me. I get it, but she's still a bitch. This whole thing with the guy dying, I mean, I didn't have a part in it. I don't feel too bad about it. I do hate the fact that people filmed me after that. Really don't like that, but there's got to be an easy way. I mean, I did consider joining Helios at a time, but now they seem like really, really bad people. Like summoning demons. Ugh. I don't like that. And also employing Betty, it's like a 50-50 for me, but yeah, I don't know what else to tell you.
So you
I could
have a personal petty squabble with Rhea, who
Betty.
you knew as Betty.
Yeah.
Because she's better than you.
Oh, I try anything, and she somehow gets ahead of me, thinks about it before I do, and I can read minds. Like, my whole bit was me and FaZe, we're gonna become superheroes, and what does she do? She ascends? Like, how do you top that? And the thing that makes it even worse is everybody talks about how the greater good is this great shiny thing, but nobody appreciates you. Rhea can singe people to death, and she gets followers. She gets the luminaries. She gets people wanting her around. I just put on a hat, and nobody wants me around. I don't get it.
Do you understand that there is a young woman outside this door dealing with a devastating death by someone who is absolutely better than you, died a second time, who is absolutely better than you? There are so many people that are just better than you, and you have to deal with that in a much more constructive way. You said it yourself, you can read minds. You can absolutely put that to good use, but there will always be someone better than you.
I guess I see your point. I mean, but if everybody's better than me, what is the point then? What?
I didn't say
Why
everyone.
should I even try?
See, you're not listening. I didn't say everyone was better than you. I said there will always be someone better than you. That's just the nature of the world. You have to take what you're good at and utilize it. I saw you when your nose started to bleed. That shows me that you're not exercising your abilities enough.
Okay, but you can't tell Zara this, okay? I was only able to do that because I took an extra dose. So the thing is, there's a little bit of a drawback to reading minds. You don't exactly turn that off. So constantly I hear people's just little thoughts here and there. It's usually casual stuff, but if you get in a crowd, it's just like everybody's yelling, clamoring in your own head here and there, and it just gets a little bit crowded. So I just take something to get the edge off and to make it so I can think.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are you taking more or less in order to increase your abilities?
More.
Have you tried a deprivation tank?
Deprivation tank?
Yes.
It's kind of out of my copay, but I could try it. I don't know. I mean, like, I usually just pop a few pills, voices recede for a bit, and I'm on cloud 9.
Well, luckily, we are in the science building of a very good university. I'm sure we can put one together for you.
Yeah, but this stays between us, though, right? You're not going to tell Zara, because
that
you're already worried.
You're overdosing.
I mean, how I got my abilities was from a clinical trial, and if she knew I had to keep dosing to get it, like, I think it might make things a little rocky for us. So
she is your friend.
Yeah.
And you need to tell her what you feel you need to tell her. I don't actually care about any of that. In the sense of that is y'all's relationship and you need to figure it out.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, I'll try
but
this.
I also, and I get really close to your face, but again, all you can see are my eyes. And it's like, but I really do think you should tell her. And soon. Because if you
Okay.
have to keep taking these meds in order to keep using your ability,
Mm-hmm.
they could kill you.
Okay. I'll take it under advisement. If I could have my bubble back, that'd be great. Okay. All right. I'll tell her later tonight. Are you okay with that?
Great. And then I just disappear.
Oh. All right. And
Your phone.
oh,
Nope.
come on. Ugh,
There's just a
it's
stack of them
nightmare.
on the table waiting for you, but you're still not getting out because I haven't. The door is still locked. You are in
100%.
timeout.
I thought we
definitely
settled
takes-
things.
Or it definitely takes one off the stack and like disassembles it to use in whatever she's doing with the electronics.
I like to think it was Liza's flip phone that she had forever. It's just gone.
Yeah, those parts are indestructible in those.
The phone that you pick up to disassemble, or as soon as you pick it up, it starts to ring.
Do I recognize the number at this point?
It'll actually come up as Helios Dynamics.
I'm gonna answer it, but I'm not gonna say anything. It's just on my ear. I have flipped it open, like the '90s kid, just one-handed flip open. It's up against my ear.
All right. You hear a woman's voice. Hello, is this the courier?
No, but you better hope to fucking God that you've made whatever peace you need to.
Oh, who am I speaking to?
The last person you're ever gonna see.
Well, if that's the case, I would really like to know who that last person would be. Do you have a name?
You
Zara's
should
like,
probably make a deal with your demons to find that out.
My demons. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. Who is this? Where's the courier?
I'm gonna flip the phone so that that call ends. That's bad. What you said was really cool, but that was bad. It was actually really cool. Can we get her out of the closet, please?
Can we trace that phone call?
I know. So okay, I know everyone thinks I'm some sort of like technical genius. I can hack everything, but my areas of expertise are
Science.
1, quantum physics, and
Science.
2, the sociology of magical societies.
Yeah, sciences. All of them.
So no, we can't trace the call.
With what? And like gestures and just like piles of research papers.
I go up. I assume Soleil is like kind of near the closet door, like a bouncer situation. And she'll walk up to you and
What was that?
Based.
You hung up the phone. What was that?
Eliza, she called again.
Who? Oh, Cassandra?
Yeah.
What? Why? Oh, I told her I was rebranding. I should workshop a few names.
You were about to have the most terrifying experience of your life.
Oh, never mind. I mean, we were obviously gonna block her. Let's think about this just for a minute. Like I've got a BlackBerry here. You can take it. I swear.
And I shadow pull you through the door through my own shadow.
What was that?
And
You
before
see
you
that
really
every
nope, and I'm
time?
just gonna slam you up against the wall. Why are high-ranking people from Helios Dynamic calling you?
I think
I don't
or
know.
a normal speed walks over to you and actually like puts a calming hand on the arm keeping the courier in the wall and goes, she's trying to recruit superheroes for more demon bullshit. She's called Prospero. She's called Silverblade. She's called me. She called Aura after the nightclub.
Yeah, see, I don't know how she got my number. She called me after Club Euphoria. I just picked it up. And then I told her I was rebranding when she was asking me if I wanted to join and meet up. But that was before I knew all the I knew all the demon stuff. Ow! Can I at
drop
least
you.
touch the ground? Oh, ow! But yeah, I don't know how she does it. Like I switch out phones, and then she gets the number.
She's the CEO of a mega conglomerate company. She probably black hacked you.
She might even own the phone.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a...
I'm pretty sure Helios and their various shell companies and branches own just about everything in this fucking city.
Okay, so we don't need this one. You can just get rid of that.
I think Aura's gonna take it, look at Zara, and like do like an almost football stance. And as soon as the portal's there, just chucks it.
I think she's going to open up the portal to like a wall on the side of a Walmart, just like so nondescript. So then it's just like 1,000 miles an hour on impact, pulverizes the phone. I don't want her calling I don't want her calling you.
Okay, I'll block her if it comes up. But honestly, it takes me forever to get contacts in here. But I won't answer any more calls. Messages only.
I know you have to hit the number. You have to hit the number button like 4 times to get to one letter. It's so
yeah, it just
so annoying.
Aura looks very confused. Like, no.
On the flip phone.
Yeah,
still no.
Yeah, my clamshell phone, which is, oh my god.
Aura is in her 30s, guys.
Well,
so this is 2 a.m. You guys are having this heart-to-heart in Aura's lab. It's pretty quiet on campus right now. You do hear like a squeaky wheel of a janitor's bucket kind of being wheeled down the hallway towards you. Kind of looks in and says, you all good in here?
Yeah, Phil. Thanks. The cookies last week were really good. And he's just still void staring at the group, like not turning to look at Phil.
Face waves.
Working hard. Smart folks. Get a good education.
Will do, Phil.
He kind of wheels away, the squeaky wheel fading off into the distance. Until it stops. And you hear the clatter of a broom and the mop being spilled.
I'm just gonna kind of reach out and probe his surface thoughts. Did he have a heart attack?
You don't get any surface thoughts back.
Guys, I know we're having a heart-to-heart right now, but I think Phil just died. Either that or he's unconscious.
There is a sudden gust of wind in your lab now, sending pieces of paper flying through the air. It's like a hurricane of papers, of research papers being spilled all over.
I think Eliza will kind of get behind like where the door would swing out and into the lab to see if she could maybe touch the person walking in if they come in. If they're a person.
You move to the door and you are hit with a sudden gust of cold air. It just kind of moves past you. Just feel your hair being blown back. It feels like something just rushing past you.
I think if something's coming into the room, I think FaZe feels himself get grabbed and is suddenly by the courier, and then Aura is between the kids and whatever just entered the room. She trusts Gravistar to be able to handle herself.
Oh, yeah.
The kids not so much.
We're hot
Correct.
messes.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
that was the correct move.
Thank you. Above table. God bless.
There's still this whirlwind of air, but it seems to have localized now. The papers begin to settle on the floor, whatever surface they can find. But there's still this whirlwind of energy just kind of near a window of your lab, maybe halfway into your room. And it looks like a face emerges from this strange wind, like a little mini tornado almost. Doesn't have any, it's kind of asexual, that you can't tell if male, female, just kind of this weird nose, kind of sunken eyes, almost like a mannequin's face kind of poking out of this thing. And it just seems to look around at the four of you.
Are you sealed to the master as well? Do you want to be free? We helped one of your kind already.
The kids are like,
What?
what?
What are you doing? Why are you here?
To stop your master.
The mannequin-like face has this weird smile, almost creepy. I have no master.
Then why are you here?
And who are you?
Yeah.
I'm come to look for my angel.
No.
I think you're about a week or so too late for that, in case you haven't seen the news.
We were the last ones to see her. Where is she?
Cooling off.
This tornado-like thing starts to drift towards you, Gravistar. Where is she?
Truthfully, I don't know. I know the last place I saw her, but I don't know if she's still there.
I think Aura's like shifted just a little bit. She's like fully prepared to either grab Gravistar and get out of there, or get between Gravistar and whatever this thing is. I'm pretty sure I fried your angel.
It turns to face you and shifts a little in your direction. Fried?
Yeah, see, I figured out your wristband bullshit.
You're the one. What are you doing?
Stopping you from doing a terrible thing to this city. If you have a problem with it, you can come at me. But you better be ready for whatever's coming for you.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. And you can see this tornado-like thing scoop up one of your dry erase markers and make its way towards a whiteboard. And it starts to draw a formulae on your board.
Do I recognize it?
Or go ahead and make a check for me. This will be a focus and no check.
This is what I'm good at.
There's no way I can give you the help action on this.
Yeah.
No, not at all. But I am.
The
Not at all.
courier's eyes glaze over looking at that.
I'm gonna shift a little closer to you, and I'm just gonna, while you're watching them write all this, I'm assuming very long formula on your whiteboard. I'm just gonna be like, this demon is surprisingly well adjusted. Like they're having a civil conversation.
So is Grace Dixon.
Another nerd.
Ooh, critical.
I know, right?
Do I want to push it? I think at this point I'm not gonna push it because it's a critical. I'm gonna let that ride because I think she wants to at least understand the formula enough to be able to call this thing out on its bullshit if she needs to. And then if the formula is still on her whiteboard later, she can do a deeper dive into it.
All right. You notice as this whirlwind is drawing, it begins to take shape. You can catch a glimpse of dark hair, white suit, blue eyes. And within 10 seconds of this transformation, you see Cassandra Vale standing in front of you, writing on the board.
As soon as she finishes the formula and she's physical enough, Aura's gonna super speed over and slam her head against the whiteboard.
Oh! Ow!
All right, go ahead, make a roll for me, please. Brawn and fight.
Like she wants a little damage, but she's not trying to fucking kill her yet. Yet being the key words there.
So while that is rolling, like, was it like a tornado shape? Like, was it humanoid at any point?
No, only when she started drawing on the board.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, there is a basic there.
I think I'm gonna push that because I want her to feel it a little bit more.
Okay.
Real.
She's just
All
too
right.
blinded by rage. It's fine, guys.
So you rush up behind her, and as you make that motion to just grab the back of her head and ram it into the whiteboard, you don't even, it's almost like she disapparates just for a brief second, and your hand just goes through where her head was a second ago. And she continues on as if nothing happened.
I think the courier wants to test this a bit. So, like, she's able to hold the marker, but, like, what if the marker moves? Does it go through her fingers? So the courier kind of see that lavender hue kind of go over the marker, and she's just going to just pull it slightly, like jerk it slightly to the right, just to see if it passes through her at all.
She's actually physically holding the marker. So when you kind of grab it from her, she just kind of... Are we playing games here, or do you want to know the truth of things?
Sorry, just testing something. Here you go.
The truth. How are we to believe anything you say?
Yeah, you lie all the time.
It's
Like,
true.
Has to stop herself from saying the B word in front of her.
You have been troublesome. She turns to you, Eliza, and says, you were caught filmed in the murder of one of my employees.
But, I mean, between us, he really wasn't competent. But Houdini, a children's party host as your mercenary, you had to have seen it coming.
And collectively, the group of you somehow managed to kidnap my angel.
You mean clean up your messes, take care of the 12-foot demon woman you summoned because your containment broke on the seal, take care of the fiery woman that tried to kill a whole group of people at the nightclub, had to fight whatever bullshit you were experimenting on and got out of the lab, had to fight a giant goo monster, which was really a water demon that possessed a bunch of sludge. that apparently you let escape had to save 5 city blocks from becoming a giant fucking sinkhole because you can't control your bullshit?
Are you done?
For now.
What I have been doing, what Helios Dynamics has been doing, is this, as she gestures to the formula on the board. And you recognize it as a lot of thermodynamics, a lot of hydrology, all kind of formulas mixed together. This is what I'm making. I call it the elemental engine. Harnessing the power of the people and the 4 elements together to produce an energy source that is unlimited.
Unlimited. Rhea killed people. People wearing your bracelets died thinking they were ascending. Their families had nothing left to bury.
There are a few kinks to work out.
A few kinks? I think at that point, Aura's gonna try and take a swing at this lady again. She just fucking said everything that happened was a kink.
Right. It's like, it's just corpses. It's a bug.
Yeah.
She got the wrong dialogue tree for you not to punch her.
Yeah, totally. I'm assuming brawn and fight again.
Yeah.
This lady. This fucking lady. Yeah, I'm totally gonna push it because she's so mad at this point. She just wants to connect with her.
Okay, got a critical.
There you go. Critical right to the face.
All right. So you take a swing at her. Do you want to go all in on this? I do have to ask.
No, I want to make contact this time.
Okay. You take a swing at her and your fist goes right through her face. And just as her fist does go through her face, it just kind of like wisps of smoke just kind of form around your fist as it goes through and reforms afterwards.
Those kinks had names, you know. Why don't you become your own kink and do the testing on yourself instead of innocent people in this fucking city?
All the work that I do, all the work that Helios does is for the benefit of the city. What happened at the nightclub, what happened in Pershing Plaza is unfortunate, but that is not... I do take responsibility for some of it. There are some, I'm sorry, things we need to improve upon. But I am not the only one at fault here. There is another player. The demons that you talk about, they're not mine. I didn't summon them. They are a thorn in my operations. They're corrupting everything I am trying to create here. That's why I came here for some assistance in dealing with them.
If they're not yours, whose are they?
I think with that question, that's the moment when Courier's going to try to stealthily just dip into Cassandra's surface thoughts a bit. So she kind of shifts behind Faye, so it's not as noticeable when she does try to connect. But I want to see it, like, if she feels as if it is part of her plan, or if it's not. Like, it's with that third party she keeps telling us.
Surface thoughts? She hates that she has to be here. She thinks of you as beneath contempt. But you are the closest thing that she has to something or someone that can help her achieve her goals.
So you tracked, I'm assuming, the courier's phones to here, to the enemy of my enemy is my friend us?
If you would put it so plainly, I suppose you could say that.
So lame.
Why would we help you? If we believed you at all, why would we help you?
If you're not here to help me, and I don't expect you to, you seem to have a great animosity towards me. Do it for Metrolina, because if you don't, the city will be destroyed. I will lose control of my elements. They will go on a rampage. You have only seen Archangel. You have not seen the Bulgasari. You have not seen what you call the water demon.
I've actually seen the water demon. Like twice.
If the demons are able to possess these elements, they would unleash so much destruction upon the city. You've already seen much of that. So I've come here to ask for help.
You're not really giving us a whole lot to go on. You just keep saying it's a third party. You've not given us a name, an address, anything that's verifiable.
He turns to you, Aura. Says, you might want to ask the old man.
I think Aura's debating on trying to punch her again. She knows it's futile at this point, but she just mentioned Silverblade, and in her brain, Cassandra's still responsible for Grace Dixon until proven otherwise. Like, she could be lying for all she knows at this point.
How about some proper goodwill? I was promised a very large sum of money to interview your little angel. I'll find her. But you'll have to throw in another five grand on top of what you already owe me.
10,000 for Betty. Betty? And you could just see Eliza just piping down, but just boiling with rage behind.
You know what, FaZe? That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, an additional 10 to find your angel on top of the 10 you already owe me.
He just smiles at that.
It's not like it's gonna break your bank.
You see, I was certain we could come to an amicable agreement.
I think
Also-
Aura gets right in her face, doesn't try to punch her in, but right face to face, and is like, and a name, and when I'm done with whoever is bringing in the demons, please understand, I am coming for you, and I hope to God you're afraid of heights.
How can the wind be afraid of heights, my dear? I shall give you a time and a place. Don't be late.
If
But
we're
before
helping
go,
you-
Cassandra, like, any deal should be sealed with a handshake, right? Like, we don't need anything in writing, but we should have like a show of trust.
I'm not touching her.
That's totally fine, but I mean, like, I would feel more comfortable, like, knowing that
She
you're
still
a
hasn't
real
even given us
person.
a name.
Yeah, but like, you know, there's like, we should really, you know, touch on the subject.
She
Also-
begins to disapparate and turn into like wispy strands of smoke.
Oh, well,
Like, as in she
it was
leaves.
worth a shot.
Yeah, she's disapparating, but as she does so, she does say, you want a name? Jennifer Keith.
Oh.
And
Also, if you want us to help us stop saying shit on the news that we're bad.
Huh.
I think Aura waits until she's fully disappeared, pauses again to like make sure whatever like wind thing has left, and then calmly walks over to the dry erase marker that she was holding and writing the formula with, and uses her sleeve to pick it up and hand it to the courier, because they're like something that she's touched or touched her. She was fully touching this.
All right. I mean, I was hoping I could touch your hand, but I'll give this a go. She is a demon, though, right?
She's an elemental or made a deal with the demon.
Okay,
So
that's all I need to know. I'm just gonna
yeah,
need to sit down for this, and I'd like to use foresight before I deep dive. So her eyes take that lavender hue as she sees kind of like that brief glimpse of if she attempted to do this, what might happen as she kind of reaches kind of that resonance of her thoughts kind of on this marker, thinking of like the signals going from her brain to her hand to grip the marker, and the thoughts that were kind of translating into the marking she's making on the board. So Courier kind of traces her hand over some of the markings too to kind of get that lavender thread going out through the window into wherever she's at to do a little bit of a deeper dive.
Okay. So I keep forgetting. Do you actually roll now and then decide?
Yeah.
So
it's once you
to read someone's thoughts or locate someone, it'll be a focus plus detect for me. But for foresight, that's you take an action, and then you see the repercussions of it, and then you can choose to take it.
Okay. So go ahead and make the roll to see if
Okay.
the focus and detect.
Let's see.
Ooh, 2 basics. Oh, so hold on. That's a critical. 3 basics.
yeah, that's a full critical.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Every time. You just over here stealing all the luck from the dice.
Okay. So with a
Problem.
critical, you haven't actually taken the action yet. You're with your foresight. You're going to see what happens. Does the foresight tells you what happens, like based on your roll?
So this is what it basically says. So once per session, you can predict the outcome of an action taken by yourself and a comrade and choose to alter it. Once you learn the outcome of an action as described by the director, you can choose whether to let your vision come true and keep playing, or to rewind and choose a different course of action, or to warn your comrades.
Okay. So if you were to do this, you have that foresight, holding onto the pen, trying to retrace the formula that she wrote, and getting her any kind of residual energy you can get off that she might have left here. You would learn a little bit more about who she is, with little or no cost to you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, she would kind of snap out of that trance state in the chair, kind of shake her head a bit, and then kind of go back through, kind of pick up that marker and do the same actions to follow that through. Like, I think this should be all right. And that kind of lavender halo forms, and that thread kind of it looks, where usually it's thinner, it kind of becomes a little more braided, and more. It looks more tangible now as it kind of shoots off in the distance.
Okay. As you hold the dry erase marker and kind of retrace the formula that she wrote, you realize something. You realize that, and this is something you might have noticed as well, or when you were looking at it, this isn't just purely physics. There are arcane symbols and sigils in these formula, kind of embedded with them. This is not something just anyone could have come up with. You would need access to both that physical science as well as the arcane, similar to what you're studying, Aura. But this is like really high level shit. This is pretty potent stuff that she's dealing with here. And there are some of the sigils, and this is just a residue that you get off of them, Eliza. There is, as you kind of trace through some of the energy that she left here, there's some of it that when you experience it, it horrifies you. It feels as though there is something in these very symbols that if you were to linger on them, you could lose yourself in them.
Yeah. That's a lot.
What'd you see?
I I need just a second. Just need a little refresh. She'll take out that pill bottle, dump an insane amount in her hand, and swallow it. Okay. Much better. Okay. I can see why Prospero didn't want to teach me. They were kind of skittish about the whole magic business. It can have a really dark side to it. If you look at the board for this engine, this sigil here, the kind of one that looks like it's swirling inward, it's got really, really bad energy. Like, I know I use aura a lot, like for people's like manifestation of energy, but this is like if it was a sinkhole and just everything horrible was just down deep in there, and it's not good. Whatever she's building, you don't want to turn that on.
You mean
at all.
imprisoning elementals and sucking their energy out of them to propel the city?
No, I don't. I think it's a lot darker than that. It's so hard to summate because it was like just her general emotion towards it, but it is very, very dark. It's like, that sludge monster, if you were just trudging in there with every one of your thoughts, and then after that kind of just dragging that through the mud, like her intentions with it are just really, really bad. I don't think it's just imprisoning them for power. She's got something darker in mind.
It's totally killing them. She takes out her phone and takes a picture of the formula and sends it to the group chat that just has the magic wand and the silver blade, the sword emojis as the participants in the group chat. Sends the picture and goes, Helios CEO has elemental engine, parentheses, so we're totally blowing that up with Hazard later, right, guys? And then after that, and Jennifer Keefe is responsible for what happened with Grace Dixon. And that's like the two messages she sends with the picture.
So this Jennifer person, I know last time we kind of brought her up, but she got deleted from the web. How do we find someone like that?
In the first column.
Yeah.
You're on top of it. Okay.
Yeah, who's this person? Jennifer?
Yeah.
So she's the one that tried to shoot me with like 24 guns at the docks when we had to fight a 12-foot demon woman who escaped from the seal of joke that they were trying to transport and lost containment on.
Uh-huh. Those were all words.
Those were all words. Yes,
Yeah.
That is right.
Okay. And I assume bad. Rancid vibes.
I mean, she did try to shoot me with, again, 24 guns and was working with Fedora Dude. So, wanted a seal of joke, which, again, is ancient Korean artifact for a evil company, because she is a Helios employee that they then erased because I guess she got too public for her bullshit, and or is doing the demon thing, which is hurting the elemental thing. In either case, again, all leads back to Helios, and I'm really determined to figure out if I move fast enough, if I can punch a corporation in the fucking face at this point.
I think you should try.
I mean, I took out the kneecaps of a 12-foot demon woman, so, like, I have some confidence level.
Just one question, though, not to be a bummer and bring down the mood, but we can't touch her. How are we going to punch her?
I literally have a magic dude on speed dial. You don't think we could petrify her or lock her down to an area or something?
That is fair. They're very good at that.
You've made some weird friends.
So that's one problem solved. But there's a big elephant in the room, and her name is Betty. Where did she go? Because I was hoping she exploded, but she's chilling out?
Oh, I put her in a freezer.
Oh, okay. For a second, you had me having a heart attack. She's sipping Mai Tais on the beach. Okay, she's in a freezer. Okay, where's this freezer?
I'd rather not say. There are
and you want me to be honest?
There's several dozen freezers in this city, And we don't know who may or may not still be listening in this room. I'm not speaking aloud where she is, or at least where I left her.
All right.
Because
all right.
if she isn't there, or if someone's listening, they can just go get her.
But
I'm going to
she's
say
in
at this point in time, Eliza, your BlackBerry starts ringing.
Okay. Like, does the rule start now, or can it start tomorrow? Because somebody's calling me right now.
And do you recognize this number?
Unknown number.
Don't answer it.
But
unless it's your literal birth giver, don't answer that phone.
I mean, well, my mom's doing a pageantry circuit, so I don't think she's got service. But you never know. Okay, fine. I'll let it go to voicemail.
Also,
but I can call
didn't you
them
say
back.
that these phones weren't even yours? That you got them from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gone.
Oh,
The ringing phone is just gone now.
At least I just need one. I lost my entire collection to Houdini, that asshole.
People shouldn't be able to contact you. So the unknown number is either a spam caller trying to contact whoever that did belong to, or it's someone bad trying to come in here. And we just had to deal with Cassandra.
I mean, if it's that Jennifer Keith person, we'll just track the phone, right, Aura?
I think Aura just gives you a deadpan look, but then walks over to you again, normal speed, and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, I know you're of a generation that's a little brainwashed with social media here, but I need you to understand that the external validation from the social media is nothing compared to both the internal validation of yourself, because you have powers and you're on your way to awesome, and the external validation of your close friends / acquaintance, because I'm going to be real, I don't really consider you a friend at this point yet.
Ow.
I've known you for all of 2 major incidents.
I mean,
we really and a grand total of like clicked. 4 hours.
That is true. You make a good point. But I really thought we clicked. Really? Like, we're not friends?
I gave you a costume and a new name. I at the very least like you. Take that
Honestly,
validation and internalize that a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Well, we're gonna work on affirmations later, but right now I need you to listen to Sola.
Yeah.
And then like slowly steps back so she's even with Sola.
Okay. So don't answer the phones. Okay.
No, because the phones should not be ringing if you've wiped them.
Okay. But what if it... I see the look in your eye, and I'm just going to say I won't answer it. Scout's honor and all that. I will read messages, though. That's my hard
And
line.
Phone is gone.
Come on, that was a slider.
You were so close, Liza.
That had the best camera, too.
This is your best friend? Are you okay?
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on.
In terms of this friendship, that's what I'm asking. Are you okay?
You slowly see Aura like facepalm, and then she like just like mutters just enough for Solo to hear it, and she's like, "We're gonna have to adopt these children, aren't we?"
We are. Yeah, we are.
I already have 2 PhDs. I don't need 2 kids.
Nope.
Quote of the night.
Yeah, the problem is I fed them, so they're just going to keep coming back now.
I know true. They know where I am like all the time now.
You fed the stray cats. This is...
Yep.
You are in this lab at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's a window. I would say Cassandra like kind of flew through the window as it was as she was leaving. The window's open. You can see the night sky. Phase. You are standing near the window, and you can see what looks to be like the night sky. It's quite a clear night. But then you see what looks to be a streak of fire just kind of flying across the sky. You think for a second, No, it's a falling star, but it's not coming down. It's going up, and then it's turning, and you can see this flame trail kind of lingering in the sky, and it's starting to spell something. And the flames kind of die out before the whole word can appear, but you see the E, L.
Yeah. I open a portal
I.
to get my hands like to slap Liza's shoulder while I'm still like.
What? Like I
It,
thought.
like, pulls you
Okay,
through.
fine. I'll hand over this phone. Okay.
No,
what
she
are we
like pulls
looking
you
at?
through the portal so that you're next
What?
to the window with her.
Okay. What? No. You no. That we beat her. This isn't fair.
She's not chilling out anymore. Face yells, and then you can continue with your message. What is it? What is it?
What does it say?
Yeah, what's it say, Andrew?
Oh, it just says a lot. It just spells ELIZ. Z for you Americans. A.
I think Aura sees this freak out happening, and it again calmly walks into front of Eliza and is like, "Okay, look at me.
What's it
We're
gonna
gonna practice box breathing. In for 3, hold for 3, out for 3, hold for 3, in for 3, hold for 3, out for 3, hold for 3.
She just supercharged again.
Why is she still
Harbinger.
there?
Harbinger, focus.
And she continues to write.
You are now a superhero with an arch nemesis, Harbinger. I need you to focus in here. Okay? Box breathing. Focus in. We got shit to deal with.
I know we've got shit to deal with. I just really need to just refresh. Give me 5 seconds. And she's going to walk to that storage closet of her own volition, close the door, and you'll just hear the most ungodly scream of rage.
No, that's valid.
Oh, yeah.
She'll open the door. Okay, had to get that out of my system. Okay. And wait, it's still writing?
It's still writing.
Still writing.
It's
with this being a
still
thing
going?
that's happening. Do I have any messages from Zemi about what happened with her?
No, you don't. Not yet. And the letter H appears.
What?
E. L. P.
Oh, now she's just fucking with me. Help?
Look who's crawling back, am I right?
Face, can you open a portal to her?
Of course. Duh.
We're helping Betty?
Can we maybe not do this in my lab in a university?
Right, outside, but open. Not a big one, just enough for her to try to talk.
I was saving
And something you can close fast in case she decides she wants to start shooting.
I can make it this big. Face size.
Great, outside. Nope, me and FaZe are going outside. You're gonna stay here.
No, Aura said it herself. She's my arch nemesis. And she needs my help.
Hey, Harbinger, I need you to gear up first. Going back into that supply closet, pick from the shit I gave you. I need you to gear up first.
What?
Go.
Yeah.
I mean, she already knows that
Go.
we're here.
And it's like shoving you into the supply closet.
There's
and
so much plaid. Why is there plaid?
Once its clothes goes, go.
She already knows that Liza's
Nope,
here.
and then I grab you, and then
Yeah.
we're gone.
Jerry knows that we're here. Being dragged away.
All right. So, FaZe and Gravistar, you go out into the parking lot just outside the building, and you portal a little thing up to the sky where you see this little flame kind of streaking across the sky.
Yeah, the aim's probably not great, but is going to kind of like a telescope where the portal opens and nope, not right angle. Let's try this way.
Okay. So after a few attempts, you manage to get positioned in a way that she notices, and you can see the flame. It's tiny. This tiny little flame up in the sky. It looks almost like a star at this distance. But through this portal, you see the face of the Archangel wreathed in flame. Still quite beautiful.
What do you want?
Where's Eliza?
Eliza's not ready to talk to you right now.
Yeah, please leave your name and number and a brief message. Thank you.
Behave.
I need help.
Okay.
What,
you were
need
fine
therapy
where
after
I
killing
left
people?
you.
Yeah.
You were fine where I left you. Why did you leave?
No. You don't understand. They let out a thing. The thing is 30 stories tall. It shoots lasers out of its eyes. It breathes fire.
Looks around. Where?
You don't believe me.
It's hard to believe you. I mean, a 30-foot story demon kaiju thing we would see, so kind of hard to believe you. Is it underground? Is it invisible? Can it fly?
It has wings. So I think it can fly.
Where did you see this thing?
Out in the toxic waste dump. There were some other supers there. They got pretty beat up. But they let me go, and they let this kaiju go too. And since then, I've been just trying to stay out of. And you can just see her constantly looking over her shoulder, looking down, looking all
You're
directions.
trying to stay out of Helios's radar, so you write a giant message in the sky.
He wasn't answering his phone.
No.
Face will look at Soleil, and then she's just like. You did turn off. Okay.
Yeah, I did. For our safety.
Listen, I know I came off as a bit of a bitch when you interviewed me, and I think it was still a good interview, right? You got my good side.
Yeah, I got your good side, and then I got the side of you that turned into this, and then killed 6 people.
You didn't pay her either. Face is trying.
I appreciate it. Also that.
Listen, I wasn't fully myself when I became this. I still don't even really understand how this happened. I didn't ask for this.
How exactly do you become part demon elemental without signing any contracts? Like how do you accidentally become a demon?
Accidentally.
Cassandra, she came to me. She said she could make me a star, like a literal star.
Why?
How could I refuse?
Why would you want that? You said a literal star, like a giant ball of gas out in the universe.
Bright burning thing. Listen, I am in a lot of trouble, and you can start seeing in the sky a bunch of little blips of light, like a whole fleet of drones kind of moving up towards her.
I'm gonna take a step back away from the portal. You don't have to be nice. Keep the portal open. Keep her talking. And I'm just gonna call Aura through one of the burner phones.
I think as she sees the caller ID pop up, she just appears beside you in her super suit.
So this one is attempting to claim asylum. Can you depower her before the drones find out where she is?
I don't know about that, but we can probably shield her from them a little bit. I'm honestly at this point, it's Jennifer Kill and the CEO we need to worry about because both of them are doing some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
And from my understanding of giving the eyeball back to the water demon / water elemental, whatever that thing is, they're brought here against their real will and forced to something, and when they get free, they just don't know what's going on.
Okay. If you try anything, we will put you down. You won't wake up inside of a freezer. You just won't wake up.
I'm stabbing you if you don't.
Where is Eliza?
What do you want to say to her? Also, you have company.
Or is like just sighs and like looks at FaZe to be like the same look when she was going to throw a chair instead of a phone, and just like her arm zooms out to grab Archangel and starts pulling her towards the portal.
All right. Do you want to? Like, I'm going to make you roll for that.
Yeah, she's like on fire and stuff. Yeah.
At this point, everything's gonna hurt.
This is going to be a brawn and endure as you try and grab living flame.
Yeah.
Can I help? Possibly like. She doesn't know physics that well, but like with the portal, like make it bigger so that she can like pull her faster or like out of the way.
You can expand it and move it a little closer to her to reduce the distance.
I did say it's like that big.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So you
Would
get an extra
it
die.
be possible for me to dampen the flames a little bit by cloaking her in shadow?
Shadow? Yeah, you would probably diminish the light, but not the heat.
So
heat that's gonna...
At this point above table, I appreciate you guys helping me out. Aura is essentially thinking of Archangel, Raya, Betty, whatever you want to call her, as Grace Dixon in this scenario, because if she's being fucked over by whatever elemental demon thing is happening, that's what just happened with Silverblade's friend.
You were justified.
Grabbing and pulling her through, no matter how much it burns her arm or gives her grit, she will take all of it and just get her through the portal.
That's very fair.
So, like, above table again, I appreciate the help. I love it. I will take whatever die it gives me. But, like, Aura is a level of determined.
This is going to happen no matter what. Yes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a... You will get the one extra die from FaZe.
Respect.
All right. That's a basic.
I think she's going to push it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are those drones?
Okay.
Critical.
Enough that they've got a target on her, but sorry, I forgot. I should have asked. Did you want to go all in on that, or are you
no?
okay with
The critical is fine. I will, like I said, I will take whatever grit I need to, and I will continue to take whatever grit that Aura needs to like fully embracing getting burned the fuck up to get what she believes is another Grace Dixon through this portal and to them for them to help.
All right. So as the portal widens, and these drones they're still outside of like any kind of small arms fire range, but they're zooming in as fast as they can. This arm kind of reaches out through space, grabs her, wreathed in flame, and you yank her through the portal. As you do so, on the ground, Soleil, FaZe, you can see off on the horizon behind the high rises 2 pairs of laser beams just scream across the sky and cut the space that the Archangel was just a moment before she gets pulled through the portal.
Okay, so now heat, no heat. Just in an effort to hide her, I will cloak her in shadow. And we can take her upstairs. And we'll also need to treat Aura's burns.
I don't think she's like. I don't think she's let go of Archangel this whole time. I think like she pulled her through the portal and then like unconsciously, because again in her mind, Archangel is the next Grace Dixon essentially, and just kind of like hugs her, and then like
Oh my
moves
god.
to the side and is like holding her shoulder.
Okay,
So I
I'm
picked
gonna
out an outfit, and what the hell?
I'm gonna have you take 3 points of grit for that, or I just can't.
I will totally take it.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll,
so
I'll open a portal back into the building.
Yeah,
into the
having now
building.
been in there.
Yes, I
All right.
I had no idea where the fuck I was going. I was just following my friend.
All right. The courier / harbinger. What are you dressed in now, or have you put on any of these clothes?
I mean, it took a lot of time, and honestly, like the theater department, they can expense it. It's fine. So she's kind of torn up a bunch of stuff. She's able to find like a red necktie instead of her lavender one, kind of a black dress shirt. It was like a long dress, like a black dress, but she kind of had to tear at the seams a bit. Took her a bit of time. She asked Aura for help, but no response. So she's like, "Well, they're busy, I guess." And then she still has that fedora. She kind of pulls on her head. But she makes sure to like gather up a bunch of the kind of these metal buttons from off of different costumes, and she kind of has put that into a little purse pouch that she kind of hangs at her side.
Very cool look. All right, and the rest of you portal back into the lab. Eliza's still locked in the closet, presumably changing.
Okay, Aura, I'm ready.
Do you have a mask on?
I mean, every good stage player knows
Do you
the
have
mask is
a mask
all in the
on?
presentation. Okay, I'll put a mask on.
Not having a mask on is what led to the wanted posters.
All right, I'm putting it on. And
If
she'll
you
put it
don't
on her-
have a
on her
mask
belt
on,
loop.
when you come on your face, when you come out, I'm having Sola take every phone you ever try to use from you.
But they're so tacky. What is this, like a masquerade? Fine, okay. This
Just
looks like Zorro, I guess.
Put
but-
whatever's on now, and we will let you fully design out something, and I will do whatever TA favors I need to with the theater department to have you a
Ooh.
costume made. But you have to wear the face mask at all times.
What?
Do you
Oh
like
my-
being wanted and not being able to go home?
I mean, okay,
Do you like
everybody's
being
asking for honesty,
infamous
but
and
really
not
you
famous?
don't want honesty right now. I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to wear the mask. But truthfully, I hate this idea so much.
Eliza?
I'd rather be wanted. Betty?
Eliza, is that you? Why is Eliza in the closet?
She's in timeout.
I think Aura does do a little chortle at that.
Oh, this is... I don't like this.
Eliza, are you in trouble? Are these people hurting you?
I'm
Have
fine.
You not seen any of the wanted posters?
Wait. I don't need your pity. Somebody unlock this door.
Oh yeah, sorry. Like, go to the box.
I think FaZe stands in between. Like, I know Eliza's gonna go right up there, and FaZe is gonna kind of block the way.
Hey,
but
Zara?
staring at
Sorry, just
Freya.
I just want to talk. I just
No, you
want to
don't.
talk to Betty.
I don't have to read minds like you can, but I know that you don't just want to do that.
Zara, we've won.
I'm gonna put a hand on Eliza's shoulder and like look you in the face and be like, I know my brain is fucked up, but I want you to read my thoughts for a second.
You're asking. Okay, Zara, can you turn around for just a teeny bit?
Wait, why am I turning around? No.
Fine, whatever. And she'll dump out the last of her pills in her head. Swallow that. Okay, this is
You've
gonna
had
hurt.
a lot of those tonight.
Yeah. Just not enough. And here, just hold my hand. It's better for the connection.
She takes your hand, and probably FaZe and Gravistar see, because with your eyes closed you don't see it, the other free hand at her side suddenly becomes like a whirling blur, and you just hear buzzing. And for you, her thoughts are like silent except for a couple of key facts.
What in the world?
She tells you
the North African swallow. What are you talking about?
yes, that, but also you just see that Grace Dixon and Archangel are the same. And you see in her brain that maybe it's okay to give someone another chance. And it's weird because, again, you've read her thoughts many times, especially when she's tried to help you with your schoolwork. And your nose has bled many times from this. But it's like silent in there except for those facts.
I mean, and I'll kind of probe a little deeper. Who was Grace Dixon to you, though? Like, were they part of your life?
You see the flash of that scene that you walked on at the very end of, with the body wrapped on the ground and Silverblade on his knees beside them and Aura behind him still.
I see.
Because she's not fighting it. She's fully letting you see whatever you want to, but she's trying to, like,
I would do
keep
one
it
last
calm.
deep dive and, like, see, like, did that emotion stem because it was Silverblade's friend? Or did you know Grace?
You would know she did not know Grace, but Grace, like, in her mind, Grace was one of, and you hear, like, the phrase, one of us. Like,
Okay.
one of the powered, one of the people trying to do something.
Okay. All right. I get your point.
I know you have a lot of problems with...
Could I give you a counterpoint, though?
I know you have a lot of problems with Betty, and I will let you guys cat fight it out. I'll even get you, like, a pull of Jell-O if you really want it later, after we deal with this. Or you just hear laughter. And
Okay, we're disconnecting. I don't want to see that.
Now, on our perspective, it's just two people going,
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
We're
just
just watching
stop still.
already.
for 45 seconds, while both Soleil and I are like,
you hear her, like, laughing, and then she plays that, like, I'm plumbing out in the closet thing again. She's like I think you're misunderstanding things. And she's like, I will let you punch her in the face. I will let you do whatever you need to do with her after we deal with this. But you guys have stuff you need to talk about, obviously, and to work out. And I want you to know that you are valid, and I see you, and I have your back. I'll let you punch her, but right now we got bigger shit to deal with. You are a hero, and you need to step up. And her, like I said, her other arm, you guys are just seeing us stare at each other.
yeah.
Her other arm is, like, buzzing, like, it sounds like a helicopter or something taking off. It's buzzing by her side so that she's trying to fight and keep her thoughts calm, so she has to do movement in some other way.
All right, but if she tries to barbecue any one of us, she's done, okay?
I may need to warn you that I did get a little flameyed, but that was my choice.
Your choice?
I had to pull her through before they got her.
Okay, we better disconnect because this gets really weird. I've never had a conversation this long.
That's fine. I actually think this is probably good practice for you and your powers. But yeah, we're probably maintaining eye contact way too long for the others.
And you guys look over, and we're
Like,
just...
I don't have a sense of time here, so this could either be like 2 minutes or 2 hours.
And
so
I'm gonna let you know, I've probably set my lab jacket on fire at this point, so we should probably go.
Yeah. Give me a second. And she kind of, the courier kind of recedes back into herself and kind of gets that tangible feeling in her hand so that she can let go and disconnect.
I think her sleeve was fully, like, starting to smoke a little bit. The other one that wasn't on your hand, the one that was like buzzing. And immediately that hand stops and her brain is back to like a jillion miles an hour.
All right, I'm the bigger person, so I will allow Betty to be under our protection.
Speaking of protection, And, this is probably something we should have done before. Did anybody check on Phil?
Oh my god. Yeah, where is Phil?
Who's Phil?
The janitor guy,
Or is gone.
Oh, right.
Do you want to check on him?
Yeah, or is gone. She's gone.
Okay, or I'll get to check on him. Okay, yeah, he is not there. There is still a tipped over bucket, water spilled all over the floor, and a broom lying on the ground, or mop actually.
She's gonna zoom through the basement level to just see if, like she did to the courier a few times, it's completely normal. Got shoved into a supply closet or something.
I see a habit forming.
Go ahead and make I'll say a focus and detect as you like zoom around trying to figure out where Phil went. Basic.
Let's see. If I have a free reroll for things using my super speed. Can I kick that on and push? Get a free push it? Okay.
Yep. There's a critical.
Roll it. I guess.
All right, you got a critical. Do you want to go all in?
No. I just want enough to find him.
Okay. You zip around the building and you are sure that he is no longer in it. And when you get back to the fallen mop and the spilled water, you notice something. You notice that there is a little bit of that gooey substance in the water.
I think she's just gonna like do one of those like heavy deep sighs where like her shoulder slumps and like she's in her super suit, which so she's gonna face palm her mask, just be like, I thought we were cool, goo. And it's gonna take like that little bit of goo, because that's what they used to find the goo and return the eyeball last time, and take that back to the lab. And be like, well, I mean, good news, he's not dead yet. But probably taken by the water demon / elemental / amoebus alive sentient goo thing.
The one you said you gave its eyeball back to when you were cool?
So yes. So either Helios found it again, or it's a new one, because if they had a way to bring one through, I'm sure they had a way to bring more than one through if they lost the original. Oh, and zooms to the board to point at the picture, the vague blurry picture of Goo Boy that still has intern ? Beside it, and goes, and we kind of know another one who's an intern to a superhero team.
Why is the number 7 near his picture?
Oh, because he's ranked 7 on their superhero ranked list for the team.
I didn't know superhero teams did ranking. I don't really do superhero teams in general, I guess.
It's like a tier list? What? Okay.
I guess it's like, when you're looking for new hires, you kind of rank them in like the one you absolutely want to hire and then like the others.
I'm going to be real. I think it's a hazing because he's below both the mouse and the non-powered individual.
Amazing. I think Face will turn back to Betty, who is still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Betty, who has been just wandering around the lab in this molten form, it's kind of shrouded in the cloak of shadow, but still burning. And you can just see she's just touching things, and like glass beakers or whatnot are just melting to her touch.
Stop touching. You need to stop
She's
that.
already made herself
This
at
is
home.
not. These things don't belong to you, and they're very expensive. Don't touch things. You want our help? You're gonna listen to what we say. Also, Aura, you need to do something about what I'm assuming are 3rd-degree burns.
I honestly got more damage getting kicked by a 12-foot demon woman. And she did. She technically got 6 grit from that encounter.
Okay, that's fine. Also, we do have a problem. She was telling us about a giant kaiju monster, or at least something they pulled through that's 30 stories tall with laser eyes. That's outside.
Points to another picture on the board. This thing.
It's here.
Well, it's not here, but it is in the city again.
Yeah, so
that doesn't make it better.
Helios was experimenting and making like weird sentient fusion animal things. And one of them is that.
Yeah.
Betty, why did you make Godzilla? Like, what the hell?
Also, stop touching that. Another glass.
Eliza, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's kind of
can you control any of this? Can you stop that?
No.
What do you mean no? You ascended like 2 weeks ago.
And this is what I am now.
Andrew, Kayla and Nora has an idea. Much like in the same way where Kayla and Nora both put together the like battery powered thing, she has all of the bracelets that she could collect on the table with a bunch of electronics. Is there a way where she could either stabilize what's going on with Betty and or provide enough of a power drain for Betty to get under control?
You can try.
I'm definitely gonna try. I have the power. I saved someone from disintegrating. I could maybe do this. Ooh.
I will tell you this one. It would be a very difficult thing to do.
I guess I'll help you with this. I'm just going to read
Wait.
surface thoughts just to see when this starts to work, and like not to go too overboard and give her too much, but to just see if anything that Aura does gets traction.
Okay, but she says, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I didn't like this.
Oh, sorry. I do things without explaining it a lot. So we're not taking your power away. We're just making it so you can control it.
Yes, so that you can be reintegrated into society.
Less that and more so you don't burn down my fucking lab. I have 2 PhDs I need to finish.
Listen, I didn't come here to get cured. I didn't come here. I'm sorry if I'm burning your place down.
Again, not cured.
Okay.
I just want to help you understand your powers.
We don't need to do that.
But why did you come here and ask me of all people for help? After what we've been through, Betty, really? Not to be a bitch, but I need to know.
But that's exactly why I came here.
What do you mean by what?
You know me best. You're the only one who's really known me. Listen, I know I was cruel, I was a bitch maybe, but you know, I'm sorry that you're not as pretty as I am. I'm sorry that you're
not as not as.
Or it's just gonna lean towards.
No, I punch her in the face.
You could have just stopped it. I'm sorry.
It is canon that this is not the first time that she has punched somebody by being mean to her friend Liza.
Go ahead and make that brawn and fight.
Oh my god.
That's crazy because when she's like, I'm sorry, and it was like a question, and there was a pause, it was just like, that's not really an apology. And it's just like, oh God, we have to talk to these children about how to apologize.
Let's go. Thanks.
Hold
The
on.
dice said
Wait
this
a
is going
second.
to happen.
Incredible.
It didn't show up on the screen, but on the side,
Yeah, no.
there's 3 shields.
Yep.
All right.
You see that
All right.
on your end?
Yeah, so you just clock her.
I will refresh to see if that will help that.
Yeah. She'll take some damage from that. You see her reel from that. And you can see the flames start to burn up and the shadowy cloak just kind of thrown off a little bit as her flames and light kind of shine through.
You want to try that again? Or no, she'll say try again, a la the salsa packet being thrown at her friend. Bam, try again.
I'm waiting, Betty.
Or we can send you back to where we grabbed you from.
Listen. I know we got off on the wrong foot. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye. But I got nowhere else to go. I have no one else to turn to.
I'm still missing like the magic word. I might have to ask Prospero. They know magic, but there's just something I'm missing from all that. You're asking a lot of me, but I'm still waiting on one, maybe 2 words.
Why are you being such a bitch about this?
Oh, I think
if you came to me, I wouldn't have any problems. I'd say yes, of course. I'd help you.
Are you serious? The plaza, really? We literally like threw hands.
She's gonna grab both of them arguing and put them in the closet together and close it and lock it.
No, those clothes in the theater clothes in that closet are made of so much synthetic. No, that is
they're gonna go
fibers.
up so fast.
They're gonna go up immediately.
Y'all are in there till you make up, or one of you says the "I'm sorry" with meaning.
There's a lot of smoke in here.
Sounds like
Eddie.
you have a ticking clock.
Oh man, I always knew you smelled bad. You awful person.
Don't be such a...
And I remember what
Listen.
you did at prom. He was my date, mind you.
They're gonna die in there.
You don't know?
That's their decision.
I don't know what, Betty.
He was cheating on you. Everyone knew.
I don't believe you. Chad was super trustworthy.
Chads are never trustworthy.
Thank you. So say he was cheating on me.
He was cheating on you. I know. He was cheating on you with me.
I'll kill you!
Listen, I'm just being honest with you.
Ow! If you weren't made out of living flames.
See, this was. I was just trying to help you out. Listen,
Sure.
I'm really sorry. I really am. You've apparently suffered a lot in my shadow, and I am so sorry for that.
I'll have you know, I've stepped out of your shadow. The me and FaZe have started a whole hero business. We're helping the good of Metrolina, unlike you, who has to, I don't know, get little glow sticks together, clank them here and there, make a ruckus. Really?
You'll have to give me your Instagram. I'll follow you.
You know, it's the servers are down because we have so many followers. It crashed. The stream just couldn't handle it. They're working on the bit rate, things like that.
You have none of your 12 phones.
And also, I don't have any of my phones. So, we'll come
And
back
currently,
to that.
she can't hold a phone.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, where are all your followers? Oh, I remember. In the hospital ward.
We're working on apologizing and making up, not instigating.
Listen.
Hmm.
I have nowhere else to turn. No one. You and I, we've had our differences. I'm sorry. I made a deal with Cassandra Vale, and this is what I got.
Okay.
And sometimes I just get so angry. Sometimes I just want to burn the world down.
I can understand the feeling a bit. But for me to really trust you, can you at least die down the flames just a little bit on a hand? I need to check something.
She looks at her hand. It's all covered in it is fire for all intents.
All right, let me just get some heavy wool gloves. It's gonna hurt like.
It doesn't actually hurt all that much.
Thank you. All right, so you're gonna feel like I actually don't know how this feels. I should ask people, but you're gonna feel something kind of go into your mind. It's me. I'm just gonna be digging around there. Please don't show me anything I don't want to see, because I already saw like a jello pool and I can't get that out of my mind. All right, put her there. I am also sorry for having hit you with that DJ tent and for calling you a bitch every time you turned around.
What? As she just grabs your hand.
And I'd like to do a deep dive into her consciousness to make sure that these are truths she's telling me.
All right, go ahead, make a focus and detect.
Alrighty. Didn't show my dice, but
No.
it looks like just a
Too
a
basic.
basic. Oh, too basic.
Yeah, 2
Gotcha.
shields, 2 snake eyes.
To re-roll, do I just click on the dice on the right pane?
No, I think you just have to re-roll some dice.
Gotcha. So I'll re-roll 2. Just because I really want to know.
It's a critical.
Got a critical. All right, do you want to go all in?
Yes. So would I re-roll all of them?
You would re-roll anything that hasn't matched yet.
So just the skull.
Oh.
Just the skull.
Gotcha. So she kind of deep dives in. She doesn't notice the blood kind of dripping down her face, and that glove has just disintegrated in flames, and her skin's kind of beginning to bubble.
That match anything? No.
Nope.
Okay, so we lose it all.
And I think it's just the flashes of memories that as I'm kind of deep diving in that just trigger Eliza a little too much. And she just feels icky and gross, and she just pulls her hand back.
Before you do that, I need you to make a brawn and endure reaction roll.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. All right, that is a basic.
Gotcha. And then I'll push that, so I'll roll 3 more.
Yep.
See if those. Yeah, so it definitely comes down to the fact that we're in a closet, and any movement that Eliza takes, she tries to pull her arm back and just ends up hitting her elbow on the wall. So she's not able to move away from this flame as fast as she thought she could.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. You got 2 basics there, so you're only going to lose 1 point of grit. As you feel the heat from her hand, as he just grips your hand a little too tight and a little too long, just enough to give you a little bit of burn. I'm glad we made up.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're good acquaintances now, Betty. Well,
I should mention something.
Yeah, what?
I think Helios wants me back somehow.
Confirmed.
This is a discussion for us and the rest of the group. So let's get out of this closet.
Yeah, Faith is gonna go and open the door.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so they want you back. But do you want to go back? It seemed like you were getting everything at Helios. Like literally everything on a silver platter.
Golden.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I laughed to myself. She thinks it's funny.
Yeah. She's a smart one, right? So, no. No. I don't think it would be good for me to go back. I really don't. In fact, I don't know why, but that kaiju thing, he's been hunting me ever since I escaped from the toxic dump.
Probably because they want you dead.
I don't know. I just need a place to hide.
I got you. You're with me, Archangel. We'll deal with the kaiju and Helios.
Just call her Betty. Don't.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did give her the moniker of Archangel. That's kind of my fault.
Yeah, and you don't have to use it. That's fine.
We could forget it. Honestly, like Magma Girl sounds pretty good. You know.
No, I like Archangel. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful name. I think it's very fitting.
Yeah. Yeah, wings and shit. But yeah, I got you. I do know someplace that probably won't burn down, but I do suggest we work on your power control.
Okay.
What's in it for us?
That's a good question.
She just like face palms again. We're heroes. We help people.
Whoa, so we are helping people who burnt up civilians?
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah,
she's got like a big body count now.
There's so much red in her ledger.
There is, and she's going to have an opportunity to work that off. But again, as we've discussed, she made a deal with Helios without knowing what that meant. So right now, I'm actually putting that debt in Helios's column in my ledger.
So they probably want Magma Girl back because they lost one of their assets.
She's going to walk over to the formula. Thermodynamics, heat, points at Archangel.
Yeah,
hydroelectricity, water, points at the goo thing that's probably still in a cup or a container.
But
weird magical bullshit. Probably demons.
I don't know.
Okay, earn your keep. What do you know about Helios? What they're doing?
I know that Cassandra has always had this grand vision of finding an infinite, sustainable, renewable energy source. That has been her driving mission since she became CEO of Helios. She enrolled me in her program. She promised me that I could be an integral part of that. And these bands were part of that too, that everyone in the entire Metrolina could be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. And so I agreed. I'm not really aware of anything outside of that. Helios is a big company. I don't know what happens in all the other branches or divisions.
I hate this bitch. She tried for a perpetual machine and it doesn't work, and that's why she did magic bullshit.
Yes, because she tried to use a non-renewable resource. And yes, I know what that means.
Yes.
I mean, is it non-renewable if there are more people being born that she can suck power from and more elementals she can shove into her engine? To her, they're just things, as you got from the working out kinks bullshit.
Wait, but hold up. Because I know there's like a whole renewable energy with wind turbines. Cassandra's made of the wind. Why would she put herself in her own engine?
Because people who want power and to get credit for solving the energy problem aren't going to put themselves at risk. They're going to force others to do it for them.
Yeah, but if she's is there another wind demon though?
I'm assuming that no. I'm assuming fire. I'm assuming water. I'm assuming probably earth, since we had some sinkhole bullshit.
Do we? Wait. So, or like, I don't. A lot of this goes over my head. But does this engine? Would it? Where does all the power go? Because when Rhea was the Archangel, she was just taking that in.
Yeah.
It never seemed to go anywhere else, and the Glowband people just glowed brightly and just fed Rhea.
I think.
Where's this engine going?
I think Archangel was a test, because I think from what she said, she wants to use people as one of the energy sources. So I think Rhea, Betty, Archangel, I don't know. I don't know what preferred names / pronouns you want me to use. But it was probably a test to use humans as one of the pillars of that renewable resource. I think the other pillars are the fire, the thermodynamics, and the hydroelectricity, the water. And I think she's going to use elementals, shoving them through her elemental engine like fuel.
But I don't see her like
power.
Powering like, a city block with this.
I don't think she's
taking it for herself.
I don't think she's achieved
what I do
yet. She wants to be the source of the only truly renewable, clean energy bullshit. I think she's upset because that hasn't happened because of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And I think she's using us to try and get rid of what she sees as the last problem to make that happen. But
using humans as a renewable energy source is the slowest type of renewable energy. Like 9 months of gestation?
Yes, I mean, think about how many people are on the planet. As long as you take just a fraction of their energy at a time, the more people you add, the smaller that fraction per person becomes.
Yes, but we've been actively fighting against anyone wearing these bracelets.
I know, but you can shorten their lifespan by 5-10 years and then power a country off that. She's going to try it. It's not nice, it's not good, but she's going to try it.
Yeah, what is her end goal though? Like, yes, you make this power source, Betty, but like, what was she going to do with it? She just give it to Metrolina? Or
she pauses for a moment, and she catches the formula up on the whiteboard. He says, "Did you come up with that yourself?"
No, that's her bullshit.
She was here.
Yeah.
He says, "Wait, are you working for her?"
No, she came to us because we've been fucking her shit up. And she's trying to get us to solve her problem for her.
Clean up her mess.
Yeah, I've been cleaning up her mess for the last couple weeks now.
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
She makes her way to the whiteboard, and she gets as close to it as she can without melting it. As she gestures, this is when I made my deal with her. There was no contract like written, but there was a contract, and I could feel myself, a part of myself giving. It's weird. It's like almost maybe like giving away your baby. It's just like giving away your soul. I don't know what it felt like, but just like that. Just like that's what I had to give up to become this. There's something else. There's a. I know what I did was probably bad. I know that there's something dark and there's something. I don't even want to use the word evil, but bad. There's something bad in this. I made a bad deal. I think Cassandra did too.
So what I'm hearing is she's not the master. The thing behind this points at the formula is the master, and probably went behind her back to Jennifer Keefe and made another deal for whatever they wanted. That's her real problem.
That thing that it's given me my power, the thing that has given Cassandra her power, and these things that are rampaging around the city, the thing that wants to kill me, I think it's all leading back to one thing. And I think that end goal that you were asking about, I think it's in service to that one thing. And I think that if that happens, it will be really bad.
Yeah, I mean, generally, if a sigil has bad juju vibes, you don't fuck with it. So yeah, if she has a master that's providing her with all of this stuff, and that master's sucking energy for whatever purpose, I can only imagine what you could do with magic / science / everyone's life force / a bunch of elementals.
When I was ascending and I was filled with that rage, and when we were at the nightclub and you were coming at me and that rage overtook me again, I could feel that power being drawn from all those poor people into me. But it wasn't just feeding my fuel, it was going, I could feel it going to the other thing that gave me my powers, feeding through me. I'm just a conduit.
You don't know what this thing is that you made a deal with?
How did you make a deal with this thing?
I said yes.
That's all.
Eliza, we don't say yes to random voices that ask us if we want more power or something that we desire.
Oh, I just was curious because I didn't know heaven and hell was a thing until like a week ago.
Technically, it's not really a heaven and hell so much as like another planar dimension in which these beings exist as a normal thing, like humans exist in this plane.
Yeah. So I was just, in case we come across it, and I was just gonna take a peek at the possibility and then just reel back. I do it all the time.
No.
I won't actually make the choice. It'll just be like taking a quick peek, like what could I get? What kind of horrible repercussions will be involved? And
Right, but you seem to be a that's not so bad type of person, and I don't want your that's not so bad to be like, but I have phenomenal cosmic powers.
I mean, look at okay, Betty, if you could rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling right now?
I mean, physically, this is pretty cool. I just wish I wouldn't hurt people, but
okay. So there is a trade-off, I will admit, but it seems like for the most part, she got okay. Well, people died. I get that. So bad deal, but she was also okay. So maybe it's just the conditions of it, but we'll know more.
The conditions don't matter. These things that make deals for you do it because they have their own goal, and they will use you until they get that, and then they will fucking kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
CEO mindset. Okay, good to know.
And I think doing this, Aura's like blind texting the group chat, and it's like, update, CEO and Jennifer Keefe are both puppets of a master that's behind the formula. So I guess I gotta punch both of them now, and then we can blow up the thing later too.
Also, I have a punching machine. I need to punch this person.
Yeah, I gotta punch your machine till it explodes.
Oh, make sure to add to your list the kaiju. Which, by the way, Betty, you're helping us if we have to fight that thing.
And it just sends like kaiju. No, it sends the Godzilla emoji with question marks.
Ooh, I love that. Send that to me.
I don't have your number.
Oh, here, try this phone.
No, and you don't have any phones.
I did get like a voicemail from like a random number earlier, but I always just delete those without listening to them.
But
we called you.
Yeah, we called you in a dark hour of Metrolina, and we were put in the delete box?
You mean when I was running so fast to save 5 blocks worth of people from a giant sinkhole?
There's a thing called an earpiece. I feel like you guys... Okay, I'm out of pills, but I'm fine.
If you think texting and driving is bad, I go so much faster.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all in the peripheral vision.
So, you'll help me then?
Yeah, you're with me. I got you. You have debt to clear, and you will punch the CEO at least once in the face. That's my only like caveat. Everyone gets to punch the CEO once. But I guess we have a kaiju to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, we can fight it whenever and just use Magma Girl as bait.
Oh yeah,
You
such a
absolutely
solid plan.
can use you as bait since you're the one it wants. Doesn't seem ideal for you, but you know we'll put that into your your debt column.
You realize I came to you to protect me from that thing.
And also, it's 30 feet, 30 stories tall. It's pretty
Rhea, honey, we have
and
the
she can
fastest
fly.
person alive. We have Phase who can go anywhere, and we have Gravistar who can go through any shadow. We are not lacking in mobility.
We could also just go after the 30-foot tall thing. It's pretty obvious where it is. Points out window.
You see an explosion in the background.
I really wish we had that armored guy. Or at least just the suit.
Okay. Listen, there's probably one other thing I need to tell you. I'm still connected to that thing. To my master. So like if if hold on now, if I just get a little moody sometimes, don't take it personally.
Got it. Neck chop?
Bold to say after everything you've done.
We're just gonna skim over that she may go berserk at any moment.
Or is gonna pat her on the shoulder, knowing full well again that it will probably hurt her. She's fine with that, but she's gonna be like, I'm counting on it because I just added a nameless being to the top of my punch in the face list. So I will take care of you.
Okay, thank you.
You truly have no idea how freaking lucky you are right now. You caught Aura at a very interesting time in her life. You are not showing enough appreciation.
What she said.
Yeah.
I get it. She's an amazing friend. Thank you.
Or is like processing that in 404. She doesn't know how to process that.
And Face is like, and keep going.
It's okay.
No.
Let's just deal with the kaiju before it destroys.
Take the compliment, Aura. You were just telling Liza that. And
I am, but I'm not forcing another one. Let's go deal with the kaiju.
All right. So, did you like, Aura? You make a lot of cool things. Do you have like a cannon, like anti-kaiju missile?
I think at this point, Aura takes off the helmet that is part of her super suit and just like stares at you and is like, okay, I am not Ratman.
Oh, okay.
I can't just
I mean,
build a fucking cannon or a motorcycle or have secret base. I'm a PhD student.
okay. A simple no would have sufficed.
Also, you
All
know
right.
that, man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I was actually
I-
in one of his bases, like, right before I came here.
Oh my god. How is he?
He's Ratman. He's kind of a dick. He has child soldiers, so there's that.
Oh yeah.
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 Mhm.
I met one of them. He's pretty nice. His name's Hazard now.
Oh.
Oh.
As Archangel just kind of points out the window, and there's another hot skyrise that just kind of bursts up. in flames.
Okay. We need to do something. What is the game plan?
Well,
The
I was
game
gonna say
plan-
to call people, but I'm pretty sure everyone is going to be converging on the kaiju.
the
So
plan is don't die.
yeah, that is the plan.
I like that plan.
Also, how do you feel about roller coasters? Grabs the Archangel and Eliza and is
Wait.
As you rocket towards the kaiju, and that's where we'll end this episode. And in our end the game in January, you guys will be facing probably your biggest challenge ever. Yeah, this is going to be top tier boss. You guys are going to have your hands full for sure. Good luck.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Or just make sure that you took damage tonight.
Yeah, it's fine. Or is above table in a spot where she doesn't really care whether or not that's good for her. We'll
Respect.
see.
I respect it so hard.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. And we'll be back on Sunday with the finale for Monster Genesis team. And then back in January for the end game, where we will bring all the teams together for a grand finale. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
We need to raise hands when we want to talk.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But thank you so much, guys. And I just want to go quickly around the table once more to let you guys tell the good folks who you are, where they can find you on the socials, and what's any projects that you might be working on. So I'm going to start with you, Arcturus.
Hi, I'm Arcturus. I play Eliza Brooks, the courier. You can find me on Blue Sky at Arcturus Fracture. As far as any projects, Metrolina Monsters, Obujima Origins, The Root of Corruption. That one's a good one. But yeah, I'm excited for the final battle. It's going to be a blast.
Awesome. Thank you. Kayla, you can do this again.
Yeah, I know. So you can follow me on Blue Sky at JustK. You can check out my link tree if you want to find everything about me, which is just Gay K, because Just K was already taken. I'm going to be doing a ton of things with Underground Oracle Publishing. We have a new setting that's going on Kickstarter, Foxfire, for Daggerheart. So look out for that 300-pager. I'm also doing a stream next year called Villainous by the Hour, which is magical girl superheroes that you have to that get hired out to fight superheroes. So that's going up next year. So follow me on the social medias and check out that and many more secret drop things will be happening December and January.
Awesome. Tori.
Hi, Tori. I play the ever hot-headed Sarah Kennedy. It is not who I am in real life, but it's fun. I don't do a lot of tabletop things on the internet per se. I sometimes stream. You can follow me on mostly anything at The Sharpest Tech. If I do stream, it's either like video games or I am starting to learn Blender, the 3D modeling software. So if you want to see me stumble my way through that, come check it out.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Tori. And Garnet.
Hey guys, I am Garnet. I have been playing Soleil, aka Gravistar. If you want to check me out, I'm on Blue Sky at my legal name at Ashton Brienne, and I will be tomorrow doing a Fabula Ultima game, which has been a lot of fun. We blew up a base, and an emperor is mad at us, so we're running away right now. We are
So you're
running
winning.
away. Yes, because it's on fire because our resident gremlin decided to blow it up, and so they did. So now we're running away.
Every party has to have a pyromaniac. That's
At least one, probably all of them.
yeah.
Yes, so that's fun. And then I'm also doing a Through the Breach game on the Grove, which is we had a lot of fun recording our last session. That YouTube video is up right now if you wanted to go check that out. And I've got a couple of other things brewing in the background that if you want to find out about, you'll have to go and hang out with me on Blue Sky. Yeah, that's what I got going on right now.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. And just one final note, both Kayla and I will be participating in the Diversity Saves charity games in the weekend of December 12th to 14th, I think.
Yep.
I got that right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right. So tune in for that. And it's for a good cause. I think, Kayla, you'll be running a Cypher game, and I'll be running a Dagger Heart game.
And I will also be on your channel again on the 11th for the hometown holiday Hallmark rom-com.
That's true. Yes.
I'm so excited for that.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild. All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight, guys. And we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.